Is this thing working? I don't think it's working. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where the fuck? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Fuck, there I am. Okay, what's good? I'm a cat girl. Fucking nyan. It's working. The cat ears are working. I have a million copies of the exact same outfit. I wish I did. That would make it so much easier to get dressed. Just a million pairs of like my favorite pair of pants. Be so comfy. God. You see, I realized I was looking through my models and I realized I made the version of me with the hoodie. You know, looks great. Absolutely nothing wrong with this model whatsoever. Except a few things that you don't need to worry about. And then I realized I never added cat ears to it, so, you know, why not? I look great. I really look great. You all agree. What an age we live in, yeah. I mean, I don't have like the professional kind of software that can like detect my expressions. I mean, I know VC Face can technically detect expressions, but it doesn't really work well for me. I don't have like the sensor that lets you see my hands moving. I don't have any of that. It's just me. Just me over here. Looks more like a cloak than a hoodie. It's got the drawstrings. You can see them kind of moving. They're right there. They're right down there. I can't look at them. Thank you, Super Spike. You almost choked on your Coke. That rhymes, almost. Yeah, Thomas, I forgot to get back to you about the commission. I'll do it. I was just super busy. I forgot to tell you that I was gonna do it. I do mouse ASMR. Well, that would be kind of weird because, you know, I'm a cat girl. That would be appropriation. I have a V2 model now. I've had it for a long time. I made it myself. Thank you very much. I'm sure I could get a good one for like $300, but I'm not going to do that because I'm not a VTuber. I happen to be in space at the moment. It's fine, you know. My eyes are buttons. The other fake. My eyes have always looked like this. Like, look at my profile pic. Look at my avatar. Look at my channel. I've always had these eyes. They are an important feature. They have human ears as well. Well, obviously, you can freaking see them. I don't know how to remove the ears in the model maker software. Maybe I could do that in a Blender, maybe? I don't know how modeling works. You did choke on your No! I'm sorry. The mouse sensitivity is a little bit off. So I might look like I'm speaking when I'm not. Should give it slant eyes for the Neko. Why would I do that? Why would being a Neko change my eyes? Well, a mouse listener script. Well, we don't have to worry about that. I've already got like, I don't know, well, I'm not going to say their name, but somebody commissioned a shrinking script. I know, Thomas, that's more your area of expertise, but, you know, it's... I guess I've cornered the market on this very specific fetish. Is it a fetish? I don't know. Just people come to me and they're just like, hey, can you do something with size? And I'm like, sure. I don't care. Just old friends, new friends, and even a cat girl. What's that a reference to? I feel like I know that reference. Giant lady, small listener, what's really the difference? Well, the speaker is small this time, so it might not be what you're into. Like, I'm small, not the listener. That's the difference. Oh my god, okay. The Cleveland show, not good. I'll say it right now, not good. The theme song, super catchy. Just so catchy. It's like eyes, I mean the pupils, not the whole eyes. Well, maybe. Why do you keep asking about mouse ASMR? What do you mean by mouse? Am I playing the mouse? Am I playing the mouse? Is that a specific thing that you're interested in? Because I've tried to write that before. It didn't really work out. Seth MacFarlane, the man of a million voices, all of them Stewie. It's just his voice. Like, whatever. Man, Cosmo. Wait a minute. Cat? Mouse ASMR? I see what you're doing. Are you going to be chasing the mouse? Is that what you want? You don't like to eat mice. Sure. Brian is Seth's normal voice. Stewie is the other voice he can do. Okay, fair enough. But Stewie is just him, like, kind of sounding posh and British. Like my Neko listener videos. Yeah, I finally got my shit together and put them all into one playlist. I missed a couple of them, but I added them in later, and I remembered them. And yeah, they're all in one playlist now for your easy perusal. Yeah. It all worked out. Mice are cool. I openly hate rats. Aw. But rats are nice. I know they're technically vermin, but they are quite clean animals. They're friendly. They 41 videos in the playlist. Yeah, you can thank Max for that. He's the one who keeps paying for them. That not safe for work audio thing he was doing, that's a Neko listener also. I was trying to record that on Thursday, but then it started raining super heavily and it was hitting my window and it was ruining the sound quality. So once again, I'm having the hardest time getting that done. Is the one who sent you that script. He's part of my friend group for the last... Which script? The shrinking one? Sure. Whatever. I mean, cool. I'm glad you have cool friends. About the Bayonetta VA only getting 4K for the whole game. I heard the thing was she's not in as much of the game or something. I don't know what the deal is, but yeah. Well, the pay that voice actors like get is criminal. Like the whole anti-unionization thing. That was embarrassing. Um, you know, what was it? I'm trying to remember what the tweet was. There was this voice actor. She voiced for a character in the Jujutsu Kaisen movie, a movie that made like $30 million, and she got paid like $100. Like, what the fuck is that? That's criminal. They lowballed her because they wanted to replace her with someone more famous. Oh my fucking god. Like, you're not selling video games on the strength of a celebrity's name. That's never been the case, because gamers don't give a fuck about that. Like, maybe with... Oh my god. Like, maybe with Keanu Reeves. Like, I'm certain there were people who bought Cyberpunk because of Keanu Reeves, but he was there from the beginning. He didn't replace, like, an established voice actor. He was just him. Did a Chris Pratt to her. I fucking hate the industry. Well, I'm not even a part of it. Thank God for that. I'm glad I can just be in my little corner of the internet just making enough money to get by and not have to worry about getting replaced by somebody more popular. At least people are, like, here for me. No one's gonna swoop in and just be like, oh, this union bullshit. Get out of here, fake ASMR. This is new fake. Better fake. I couldn't handle it. Oh my god. Jorge. Thank you for being a real faker for 2 months. See, this is great. Look, I can look up at it. That's great. A Russian dub for an anime and got 2,000 American. That's pretty good, I think. I don't know how much time that is. Better fake, now actually voiced by Solid Snake. I mean, didn't David Hayter get replaced by some Hollywood guy? That'd be so weird. He gets replaced and then he's replacing me. Unions can quickly become greedy. Yeah, I'm not saying unions are perfect, but like, they're a lot better than whatever the fuck is going on with capitalism in the States right now. There's like no worker protections, and when there's no worker protections, you need unions. I'm not here to talk about that, though. I'm not a political scientist or anything. I'm not that smart. But, you know, I feel like people should be getting paid a fair wage for their labor, regardless of whether it's skilled, in quotes, or not. David Hayter got replaced by Kiefer Sutherland, who they barely use because of how expensive he is. Yeah, what the fuck? Why Kiefer Sutherland? That's the guy from 24, right? He's not even that famous, and I don't think he's a voice actor. So, like, why? A Giantess Speaker Neko Listener script. Oh, shit. That would be, like, the strike zone. The only other thing we would need is a kidnapping. I might have to write that myself. I might have to save that. That should be a script that I should write for Christmas, for December, when I'm going to be away. Shima wanted to make a movie with movie actors, so they got a movie actor. Yeah, fuck off. That's so fucking stupid. Like, I know that guy's like pushing the boundaries of what you can do with video games, but video games are still not movies. If you want to make a movie, just make a fucking movie. You can make full 3D movies with motion capture and shit. You can do that. They did it all the time in, like, the 2000s. Like that Scrooge movie. Or, what was it, Beowulf? Mars Needs Moms. There's a reason why we stopped making those movies, though. Yeah, fluffable. I have ears. Look at them, they kind of move. My hair doesn't look great when I do that, though. well, these are just like, basics and everything. I feel like if I ported this model into Blender, maybe I could fix it, but I'm not an expert on how to use Blender. So I remember seeing like a time lapse of somebody making a Ruri-chan 3D model, and they first made it in the basic model maker that I used, and then they brought it into Blender and added in a bunch of effects and like Photoshop and shit. It's just like, whoa, damn, I could never. Mario's voice, like, okay, do you think, this is gonna sound really dumb, but the whole Charles Martinet thing, do you think it's gonna be like Mario, he's probably gonna exist in the real world and then get brought to the Mushroom Kingdom because whatever. Do you think Charles Martinet is gonna play like his dad or something? Like, that'd be weird, but it could happen. I don't know. He's just like, he's like, Mario, be careful when you're messing around with the pipes when you're plumbing. He's just like, yeah, Dad, I got it. And that the dad is Charles Martinet. I don't know. Or maybe he's gonna voice a dragon again. Who knows? Martinet would totally work for a full movie. He just would have a slightly different Mario voice. It wouldn't be the Yahoo, like, wacky man he usually plays. He'd tone it down a little bit, but he would still sound like Mario. That's possible to do. I know it's possible to do. I know he didn't voice him in the cartoon series, but they had, like, a whole cartoon series in the 80s with Mario doing, like, an Italian accent. It's possible to pull off. Yeah, he has the range. He has the range. And Chris Pratt, who doesn't even know what a Koopa is, he doesn't. He doesn't have the range. He doesn't have anything. He has a weirdly censored house. Why the fuck? Why didn't they just retake that? I'm still stuck on that whole Nintendo Direct. Why didn't they just retake that? Like, just him with the shaky handheld camera. They could have just done a retake, but they didn't because he doesn't give a fuck. Your Christmas gift? I mean, I guess it could be. I was just thinking that that'd be a script that I would have to read. Well, I'd prepare it ahead of time for when I'm away. At Christmas, because I will be away for like 2 weeks, which, listen, I know that sounds bad for you guys not having like me every day for 2 weeks. It's gonna be worse for me because I'm gonna be away from home, and that's very stressful. But apparently it's a vacation. I don't know. The weather will be nicer though. Get to wear my shorts. Chris Pratt is Wario, but worse. Oh my god. Kanye's big hit, Koopas in Paris. Oh, we don't want to talk about Kanye. I don't even follow, like, popular music, but Jesus Christ. Like, I don't go on Twitter, so I'm getting all of this information from Internet Today, which is a great channel. And every time they have a Kanye update, I'm just like, what the fuck is going on over there? Get stressed during vacations, too. This time it should be better. Last time I was in that location where we were vacationing over Christmas, I didn't have my own bedroom for like a week. I was just sleeping on a mattress in a fucking living room, and so stressful. So stressful. It's just not having my own space to decompress at the end of the day. I can't do it. I can't do it again. This year, I'm getting my own room. Wanya yeast. Mom and Dad brought up the Kanye situation. Oh, that's an awkward conversation to have with your parents. Thousand-Year Blood War on Disney Plus? Damn, is it really going that bad? Southern rights? What the fuck are you talking about? Isn't the South the one that wanted slavery? What the fuck are you doing, bro? Wanya Yeast and his friend, Elongated Muskrat. That fucking guy. Guy's like, welcome back, Kanye. Kanye immediately goes off on a rant about the Jews. Like, what the fuck? F's in the chat for Cartoon Network. Is it really shutting down? That sucks. It's like, fuck all CEOs. They're fighting for their rights or rats? The fuck are you talking about? You better be joking, because if you're not, I can't move my arms, but I will bang my head, as in the hammer. That's what's gonna happen. Do the angry face. Oh fuck, you're right. Where is it? That's not it. That's not it. Dixieland, good song. What do you fucking mean, man? It's coming. It's coming. Am I wearing glasses? I mean, they're right there. Rat warfare sounds funny. I'm a cat, so I hate rats. Okay. Oh my god. I really got to work on getting the motion detection, the face emotion detection on this thing working. It doesn't work super well when I'm wearing my glasses, and if I'm not wearing my glasses, I can't see the screen. Like, yeah, my vision has really gotten way worse. Maybe I should get laser eye surgery and just like pop the lenses out of my glasses, keep them for the aesthetic. Four ears. Oh, that's like the advanced insults. First it was 4 eyes, now it's 4 ears. Alright, homie. I'm sending you packing. It makes me so sad to do this. No, it doesn't. Die! Okay. I'm back to normal. I'm totally normal. I'm totally fine. Look at me. I'm happy even. I do like this expression. I had to mess with it a bit in settings, but it does look very serene. It's too bad it doesn't look quite right when I blink. Isn't laser eye surgery temporary though? Yeah. I mean, my mom got it like a while ago, and she needs reading glasses now, so yeah, honestly, that wouldn't help my situation at all. Can you like redo laser eye surgery so that it works again, or no? Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Like, why are you coming in here talking about Trump? It doesn't make any sense. It's like, these are the people that cannot help but bring up politics at every opportunity. Like, we were just having a nice chat about mouse ASMR, and then homeboy was like, Trump was good. Like, bruh. I thought we were having a nice conversation. Die! Anyway. Scritchies and head pats, I do deserve them. Look at me. Look at my ears, aren't they so fluffy? And not made of polygons. Oh man. Thank you, Darren Root. I do strive to be adorable in my Neko form. Neko, Catgirl. As I am. I am so cute. Hold on. Ugh. I have notices on my phone, but I'm ignoring them. Little bro just came into my room and said, "Sup, little sister." How does that work? How does that work? If you're gonna get it, then you have to wait until your eyes stop changing, or you might have to get the surgery. My eyes... When do your eyes stop changing? My eyesight's been getting worse for like the past 15 years. When does it stop? Your eyes are uneven in sight. Mine might be. I don't know. I have a lot of issues with vision. Just generally, you know, I'll be lying in bed and then all of a sudden on the ceiling, just like out of the corner of my eye, I see like a glitch. Like, just like... It's like a ball of black pixels. And I know that's not real, so... It's just these little flashes of things that are really irritating and make it harder for me to see things. Like, I can't even look out the window to see, like, a beautiful blue sky and, like, stare at it for, like, 2 seconds without a bunch of, like, things swarming into my vision. Like TV static. They don't have that anymore. Like VHS static, and I'm kind of tired of it. Do you think laser eye surgery would fix that? Yeah, it's visual snow syndrome. That's what it's called. I haven't been formally diagnosed or anything. I know, like, that's what people online call it. I don't like having it. You know, like, I don't know if this is the thing to do with that or if I'm just, like, crazy. I keep forgetting to look it up. Streetlights don't look right. You know? Are they... Streetlights aren't supposed to look like starbursts, are they? With, like, light just, like... It's hard to explain. Just, like... They're just like starburst shape. They don't look like lights. They look like sparkles. Astigmatism? Are you shitting me? Oh, that's way worse. But they've always looked like that. Oh. I mean, I've gone to the eye doctor. They've never diagnosed me with anything like that. That's what it... Really? God. This just sucks. Yeah, sparkles. Like the shape of that emoji. Just like the big one. That's what streetlights look like. What happens if you have astigmatism? What happens? Is it just like that, or do you have to get surgery to fix it? Is it gonna get worse? I mean, I'll be quite honest. One of my biggest fears is going blind. Is it gonna make me blind? Tell me. How's my week been? Kind of scary. Do you see the stars with or without glasses? Like both. Like, streetlights look like that whether or not I'm wearing glasses. You won't go blind for... Okay, so it's just like that? It's just like a permanent condition that just, like, sucks? Don't take diagnosis from a stream chat. Yeah, I know. I just wish my eyesight was better. You know, I I don't mind wearing glasses. I think I look very fashionable with them. Like, some people think glasses are like nerdy or whatever. I've always loved wearing mine ever since I started like wearing them when I was 11. I was actually excited to get glasses, not because like I would see better, but because I thought, glasses are cool and fashionable, and they definitely are. But having bad vision is a pain though, so I do look better with glasses though. It's true. Is it any other lights or just street lights? I mean, it's lights in the dark. Like, just like any kind of light in the dark. Glasses sometimes bring the face together. Exactly. These are bringing my face together. Laser surgery can correct astigmatism. Well, it would be nice to look at, like, a street at night with all the street lamps and not... Oh, yo, what's up? And not, like, just see a bunch of irritating starbursts, because they're not fun to see. Go use that healthcare of yours. I don't think eye care is covered. Well, my glasses aren't. Like, I think the eye exam is free, but the glasses and surgery are not. Unless it's something that requires you to go to the hospital, like one of your eyes is like detached or something. Controversial mob vote? Are we doing Mob Psycho 100 again? Oh no, wait, that's another thing. Like, didn't they recast like a lot of the voice actors for the dub of Mob Psycho because of union shit? Like, what the fuck is Crunchyroll on these days? Or Funimation or whatever. I'm glad I'm not in the official business. You can just do LASIK every year? That sounds expensive. Prescription's too strong to wear contacts. Contacts aren't all they're cracked up to be. I had some, like, like, they last for a day and then you throw them out type. Like a pack of those when I was younger. They were just really uncomfortable in my eyes. Yeah, I know, right? It's bullshit that there's just... We have universal healthcare, but there's so much stuff that they don't consider, like, a part of the human body. Like eyes and teeth. Come on, man. Alright, goodbye, Oren. Oh, it was a Minecraft vote. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I don't play Minecraft, so I haven't heard of it. An infection from keeping contacts in for too long? Yeah. Like, I fell asleep with my contacts in once, but that was because I couldn't get them out. I was having such a hard time with it. Do I ever nyan? I can't sing Nyan Cat. It's a classic, though. Really need eyes and teeth. Yes. Speaking of teeth, I should have given myself shark teeth. I don't know if that's something you can do with VC Face. Not VC Face. What did I make this model with? Vroid? Vroid Studio. Yes, that's what I did. Yeah. I don't know if you can do, like, shark teeth, but I should do that. Why? Because I'm a cat. And also, I want to look more like Maui. I got his Dead End Land card. It comes with the outfit where it's circus themed. He looks great. Just... Yes, Kev, I want to be Maui so bad. He is so gender. Like... Maybe I should make a Vroid model that's based on him, and then I can just be him for a live stream. Or just for fun. Like, excuse me. He's kind of everything I want to be. Long purple hair, Sharp teeth. He doesn't have glasses, which is a bit of a downside. Fabulous outfits. Like, I want to marry him and I want to be him. Good night, Dr. Mirage. Willing to do any other accents besides Southern? I can maybe do a British accent, but it would be very bad. Like, I cannot guarantee that you wouldn't get the audio back and just be like, this is terrible, why did we even bother? Because that's what I, like, come out with whenever I try to do a British accent. Why did we even bother? The Mafia, yeah, you remember, if you remember the Mafia, then you know how bad it can get. Not sure what the swears per sentences is. Nice. Like, nice. I hope it has a lot of great references to AVGN stuff. I've been kind of out of the loop. I'm a little bit behind on his episodes. You know, the show's not really the same anymore, but you know, it's still the same guy. He's still kicking around. IRL sharp teeth sound annoying. Yes. But in the world of anime, they look fucking cute. You were here since the beginning. Jesus Christ. I feel like you deserve financial compensation, but you won't get it from me. Hagrid died the other day. His name is Robbie Coltrane. Let's not define him by, like, that one thing. He was in James Bond. I don't know. It's just I saw some recent tweets from the Queen of Turf Island herself, and I'm just like, ugh. Ugh. Hello, Spoderman. AVGN videos that are rehosted on Nico Video. I've never really watched videos on Nico Video, but that's the interesting part there. How do they do that with, like, the comments flying by like it's some sort of live stream or something? How does that work? And doesn't it get distracting? Watch all of Torchwood in a weekend and then be able to switch in and out of a British accent at will for a few months. Maybe I'll just watch, you know, some of those weird British diet shows. Like, what was it? Secret Eaters and Super Size versus Super Skinny. I used to fucking binge watch those shows like 5 years ago. Honestly, I don't think they really helped anybody lose weight, but they were interesting at the very least. She-Hulk ended, it's worse than meh. I mean, who the hell even cared about that show? Did it expand the lore of the Marvel Cinematic Universe really all that much? The CG looked like trash. Like, how did they even... How hard is it to just put makeup on a woman? Doesn't work anyway. I broke it beating the shit out of Bugs Bunny. Hell yeah. That's awesome. You win. You're doing, I love the Power Glove. It's so bad. Been playing through Scorn, it's not that good. I mean, I've seen a couple of live streamers play it. They keep getting stuck on that, like, it's like a wall puzzle where you're moving stuff around with these two sticks. I don't know. But both, what's his name? Shinigami Eater and Critical got stuck on there, and it was just really, it looked really boring. Like, I don't know. I guess you're just there for the aesthetics, but it looked super boring. I'll ever hear of She-Hulk from those misogynistic film bros. Yeah, I mean, I think the issue is it's a writing issue, isn't it? Like, she's a lawyer, but they never show her in court. At least from what I've heard. I don't know. I do. I try not to go too hard on that show because I feel like it's not very good, but a lot of the criticisms people have been giving it are like really unfair. And because they're not criticizing like the look of it or the writing, they're criticizing like stuff that just like women do. They're just criticizing the fact that she's a woman. Like, come on. You didn't think about how the rural girlfriend and the boyfriend were gonna bring that moose back. I'm gonna take a guess here, Tom, and I hope you're not offended by this. Have you ever been hunting before? She's in court like every episode. Oh, okay. Fair enough. She-Hulk twerking with Megan Stallion. Oh, was she in that show? Whatever. Yeah, that was another thing that people were bitching about. She was twerking. She was dancing in her office with another woman. And I was just like, yeah, who cares? Like, there are dance scenes in TV shows. Who gives a shit? It's getting a lot of bad faith criticism. Yeah, because it's a show written by a woman, starring a woman. Or women, whatever. Just from what I've seen, the clips I've seen, I wouldn't be interested in watching it, but just, I know that whenever, like, these fucking chuds, they're just like, yeah, this show sucks. I'm just like, are you saying it because you think it's bad, or are you saying that because it stars a female actor? Like, the main character is a woman, and you have an issue with that because reasons. You hate She-Hulk because you're misogynist. I hate She-Hulk because Marvel is trash. We are not the same. Yeah, Marvel is pretty trash. Okay, so it's mid. Yeah, it's mid. Whatever. It's mid. That is what I would call it. And I have no interest in watching it because I've been out of the MCU since before Endgame. Been hunting a few times with no success. But you've watched many hunting videos. Okay, fair enough. Hype for Deadpool 3, though. Oh yeah, Wolverine's gonna be back. I thought they killed him off. Yeah, shows directed by women are allowed to be bad and nobody will care. Yeah. I mean, sometimes women direct things that are just fucking bad. Like Wonder Woman 84. That movie was bad and dumb, but it's just... It wasn't because it was directed by a woman. It was just bad. Netflix Masters of the Universe cartoon is really good. I haven't seen that. Well, I didn't watch the original either. I haven't seen the She-Ra show either. You did know at least 3 different Marvel movies that they're referencing per episode? Yeah, well, that goes for every Marvel thing. They took away the accessibility of movies and just made it like the comics. If I paid you to play the latest Monster Hunter game, would you stream it? I wouldn't want you to waste your money like that. I don't think I'd have a very fun time with it. Rey from Star Wars. She was given all this power just because... I mean... Okay, I don't want to start a Star Wars fight because I'm not even invested in that fandom. But, you know, like... Star Wars has chosen ones all the time, and they're usually guys. The one time, like, the girl is super powerful, then it's a problem. Not that I'm saying the sequels were good, because no, but whatever. Black Widow was directed by a woman and was terrible. Yeah, I get the feeling that it's just like, whoever's running like the MCU just really does not give a shit about their female characters at all. So way to fuck up. You should watch She-Ra though. It's got a Catgirl, right? I'd feel right at home. No, we're not starting a debate about the Star Wars sequels. We'll stop right there, Robin. The good stuff they make gets put under a microscope. Yeah, exactly. Like, well, made by a woman. I know Rebecca Sugar is non-binary, but, it's like Steven Universe. Like, people were saying that that show was like, I don't know, that show was probably the place where a lot of kids like saw a gay wedding on TV for the first time, and there were people out there that were bashing it as the most homophobic thing that ever existed. Like, I don't know. The discourse. It's ridiculous. Marvel refused to make a Black Widow movie. Oh yeah. Like, come on. She-Ra's one of those shows I watch through osmosis with my Tumblr mutuals. Well, that's like me in The Locked Tomb. I know it's not a show, it's a book, but people just, like, I'm following a lot of people that make jokes and memes about it, and honestly, I have no fucking clue what happened. Like, that series is apparently spoiler-proof because I have no idea what's going on in that series just from the memes. No idea. I think one of the characters dies. That's about it. Thank you, Dr. Strangelove. My eyes are my charm point. That's what it's called, right? That's what Nikki says in Ensemble Stars. He says his ponytail is his charm point. Godzilla? I haven't seen the latest Godzilla movies. I haven't really been paying attention. I was kind of disappointed with the American remake or movie, whatever it was, the first one that came out recently. Or like, I don't know, like 7 years ago. No clue. But I was really excited to see it, and there wasn't enough monster fighting for me. Ever watched any of the movies about giant women? Yeah, well, aren't they all... You've never seen Monsters vs. Aliens? That's a good movie. Luke trained with his power, though. I don't know. I don't care about Star Wars. The thing that bounces me off of Star Wars is that it's too... I don't know, for a series about, like, the infinity of space, it is too contained. Like, what do the characters do when they're not fighting a Star War? There should be, like, a regular life that the characters should be able to return to after shit is over. But what are people just doing day to day if there's not a battle going on? They don't have, like, TV, they don't... I guess they go to bars, I don't know. That's my problem with it. It's not fanficable. You can't just have like a slice of life episode of Star Wars, because what do they do day to day? Watch holograms? See Beelzebub from Record of Ragnarok? No, I didn't. I did not see that at all. I don't know what that is. But, like, I know there's characters called Beelzebub in like, all anime. If you have an anime featuring demons or perhaps the 7 Deadly Sins, there Beelzebub will be there. Or Lucifer. Whoever. Star Wars in an endless galaxy of only 3 people matter, and they've all got the same last name, except one. I don't know. There's my slice of life Star Wars series. Yeah, I just want to know what, like, the day-to-day life of somebody on a random planet is. What do they do for fun? A Star Wars series that's about people investigating the Force being the weird, terrifying, and noble thing that makes evil vision trees. Actually, that might be kind of fascinating. I mean, We Hate Movies calls them, like, gleep glops, like aliens. It would be interesting to have a series set in the Star Wars universe that's, like, a bunch of scientists studying the various, like, aliens and monsters that appear in the Star Wars universe, you know? Just, like, looking around, like maybe getting chased by some creatures, getting into scrapes and whatnot, giving us a bit of lore, you know? Oh. So cool. Thank you, V. O'Neill, for being a real faker for 20 months. Wow, 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 wow. Thoughts on Avatar 2 to 5? I'm not gonna see those movies. Well, then again, if those movies come out at a time where, like, if it's around, I don't know when they're coming out, if it's around Christmas, my parents might be like, hey, do you want to go see Avatar with us? And I'd just be like, okay. If they invite me to go, I will go. That's fine. Glup Shitto. Yeah, I remember Glup Shitto. Yeah, well, like, so Star Wars, okay, I don't know about, like, Wikipedia or anything, but I know it's very elaborate. There's a lot of complexities. There is so much expanded lore in the Star Wars universe that might have been made non-canon or whatever. I don't care. There's plenty of creatures that you could easily just make, like, maybe a Monster Hunter like thing with. Not a game, just like a show where they're just going around looking at creatures. That could be interesting. I don't know. Alright, goodbye to Pisa. Here's where we see day-to-day life. Oh god, the Christmas special. Why did they do that? One Avatar movie by M. Night Shyamalan? No. I didn't even watch that show. I know, heresy, but I had no interest. A Star Wars spinoff inspired on Animal Planet. Yeah, that could be fun. Like they did with the dinosaurs. Just make it a fun thing. Star Wars nature documentary. I'd watch that. It was literally day-to-day life for the Wookiees. Yeah, and it sucked. I don't know, I feel like with modern storytelling techniques, we could maybe make that interesting. I'm not saying it has to be a slice of life show. I'm just saying there has to be a point in Star Wars where you're just like, okay, they're going on this adventure, but presumably they have a real life that they're returning to. That never seems to be the case for Star Wars protagonists. Christmas special is the first canon appearance of Boba Fett, and we all know how that turned out. Kidding. I'm pure serotonin. Yay. Yeah. That was super cute. That was adorable. Now, if only I could get it to do that automatically. I gotta do the emotion settings. Do I have a tail? I don't know how to add one. Watch Star Trek Lower Decks. I mean, I've heard of that, but I'm not a huge Star Trek fan. I saw part of... Well, Next Generation was always playing on, like, a certain channel on TV after I got home from school, so I've seen a few episodes. My favorite character is Data because, you know, I love robots. What is a regular job? Yeah, what is a regular job that somebody can have in Star Wars? Besides bartender. Like, the only people with regular jobs in Star Wars are bartenders. Or, like, maybe they sell stuff. I don't know. Is there government that isn't corrupt in Star Wars that you could possibly work for? I don't know. Is there anybody just working retail that isn't a slave? You can be a banker. How does money work and stuff? Fuck, I'm not even asking. There's probably like a 1,000-page Wikipedia article on that. They killed him off in the new series because Brent Spiner was too old to play him. Oh, that sucks. But, you know, he couldn't play him forever. That makes sense. And they're not spending the money to, like, digitally de-age him every episode, so it's probably for the best. Or they could have just pretended that he didn't exist anymore. I don't know. Jar Jar's father? Jar Jar had a father? Well, I guess he would have to. Job's about going into unknown space. Now that could be interesting. The Mandalorian's kind of like a planet-hopping type of show. They could do that with, like, an explorer going around and exploring new planets. That could be interesting. And maybe not involve Jedi. Not everybody... They don't always have to have Jedi. There isn't a government that isn't corrupt. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. All right. We're not real world politics. Oh my god. Jar Jar's father, Emperor Palpatine. Oh yeah, remember when that whole Jar Jar is a Sith theory was popular? That was definitely never true, but you know, it was a fun little thing. He had that whole drunken fist thing going on. It was fun. He was my sister's favorite character. I know I'm calling her out when I say that, but, you know, he's a character the kids like. True facts. I never had a favorite character. Majority of the Jedi being the fun police, well, they can't bang. Aren't they, like, not allowed to form emotional connections with people? That sucks. They're like space monks that don't fuck. Do a long sleep comfort video. I think I have a live stream that was kind of that. It was like 30 minutes long. That was all improv though, so it's probably not very good. They can bang but can't hang. Okay. Are you sure? I thought they weren't allowed to fuck. I don't know. Who cares? Oh, thank you, Marilyn Brony, for the $5. Let's wait for it to pop up. Hashtag college football? Why do you have to hashtag that? We're not on Twitter. Tennessee pulled the upset. So Tennessee won versus Alabama. Is that what you're saying? Who are you rooting for? That's very nice, though. Oh, look at him. Look at me.
Alabama vs Tennessee was a great game and Tennessee pulled the upset. Hashtag college football.
Hashtag college football. Can I nya? Oh, I can nya. Yeah. That's super cute. Some days I can get my voice just the right amount of high pitched and I can be super cute. I can be super adorable. You wish you were me. Well, doing audios where the girl has some sort of mental disability like autism. I mean, yeah, that's not even acting. Yo, thank you, Brandon Porter. I know Max isn't here right now, but he'd prefer that he was the Neko, so I don't think he's missing out. But thank you for the donation. Do a similar nyan. Nice. Gods were getting a sex offering? Wow. You know, old religions were way cooler about fucking. I wish modern religions were like that. Mangekyo Sharingan, yeah? I don't think I can do that. I haven't seen Naruto in a very long time. I just know that Naruto and Sasuke were so gay for each other. I know. They both married women. But they kissed on screen. They knew. They were so gay for each other. Give us a nyaster? I don't think I've ever said that before. Hold on. I gotta prepare myself mentally. Welcome home, nyaster. That didn't sound right. But I'm not gonna say it again. The author based Naruto and Sasuke off a gay couple he knew in high school? The ultimate ship dynamic. What is it? The Genki boy and... What do you call what Sasuke is? Like the solemn type? The strong, silent type? The ship did not sail. I was around in the Naruto fandom, like, around the time the manga ended. I knew they were never gonna make those two canon. Like, of course they weren't. It's a shonen. It was never gonna happen. I'm just pissed that Sakura ended up marrying Sasuke, because he treated her like shit. They had a kid and then he booked it. Like, what the hell? The fucking worst. Also, if anybody's still watching Boruto, I don't know, or started watching Boruto, I have a question, because I've been wondering this ever since it started. Who is Metal Lee's mom? Do we know yet? I just want to know. Did Rock Lee produce asexually? Please. I've been wondering this for years. It's the only thing I care about in Naruto anymore. It was 10-10, canonically? Or is that still just a fan theory? I need canonical answers. We expect the new Gumroad audio. I'm going to try to get it done next week. I know, I keep saying that, but I keep having so many hiccups when trying to record it. I don't know. It's going to be very long. I'm going to do my frickin' best. Fan theory. Not worth it then. I want the facts. I keep forgetting which number is anger. It's 3. I want the facts. I want the facts. Rock Lee be a straight up... Hell yeah, it's... What is it, mitosis? Whatever. Yeah. Well, don't worry, Thomas. Your audio will get done. It's just, I had 2 other commissions suddenly just before the weekend started that I recorded, so I was also doing that. I gotta start writing my own scripts eventually, but I keep getting, like, more commissions before I get the chance to. And I do want to do my own script for for next week, because somebody donated... What was their name? I'm gonna look it up, because I don't want to forget. Somebody donated to my coffee, or Ko-fi. I legit don't know how to pronounce it. Who was it? And, like, I don't want to tack that thank you onto a commission, because it's a big deal. It's a big deal, and I don't want that to overshadow somebody's commission. Like, there were smaller ones, and that's fine, but any percent donated $150 to my Ko-fi, I would like to give them a proper thank you without overshadowing somebody else's commission. That's a big deal to me. And I know they're probably very confused because, like, I've just been going through the coffee donations in order, and it's taking me a while to get to them. I want to do it right. Oh, thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $5. Yo.
NGL, I was little worried about that recent paralysis demon script. Glad it did well. P.S. Have to thank Reddit for that rant bit.
Oh, did you see the rant, like a rant about pockets in women's pants? When's the face reveal? I don't know, like 43,000 subscribers from now. So, like, give it a few years. You're not missing much by not seeing my face. I mean, look at me. I'm right here. I'm a Catgirl. Isn't this so much more fun? Do a video dedicated to thank them all in one video. I guess, I don't know. I don't want to make it like the whole video. You missed the fake stuff. More into weird creative concepts. We've had weird creative concepts. I mean, the listener being a sleep paralysis demon is very creative. But you have a point. I do need to start writing again. I don't know. I don't know how to schedule this. The world didn't need Naruto Jr. I love that joke about it in the last episode of Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. It's like, yeah, but now there's a sequel called Two Piece. Is it any good? Not sure how I feel about Boofy being the main protagonist. Fan theory that Azami married Broccoli. Like, she's going to marry him, or she did? Like, when Fake just said, hey, babe, at the beginning and then ranted about whatever. Those are improv. I swear those are improv. Oh, thank you, Elsie Plays Civ, for the $20. Thank you so much. Why is it called an oven when you uff in the cold food? Of out, hot, eat the food. I'm looking up at it. I don't understand it. I don't know. That's from Garfield, right? I don't know. It doesn't make sense spoken or written. After 5 giantess audios, well, you're in for one more, Elmi. And a shrinking one. People come to me for all sorts of things, but I guess I'm really cornering the market on size-based audios. If you got a size kink, I guess send me money. It was a copy pasta edited into a Garfield comic. Okay, so that makes sense. It wasn't just Jim Davis off his meds that day. How come you can only be nonchalant? I've never heard someone say they're chalant. That sounds like a food. My mom hears me playing all your audios all the time and she finds your voice very irritating. Why don't you put headphones in, man? Why don't you just put in headphones? Why? My audios are best listened to with headphones, I'll be quite honest. Why are you listening to them out loud? That's a bold move, actually. Like, I would never play YouTube videos out loud around my parents. I don't want them knowing what I'm listening to. You're braver than any U.S. Marine. Thank you, Super Caged. I do my best to look cute. Adorable. He's built different. He has no fear. He's so tough. I wish I had an expression for, like, for like determination. That's just happy. It's like this. There's two expressions. This one happy. This one is joy, I think. Maybe I should make happy into like my determined expression. Like, yeah. Not like angry, because that's just like... And this one's sad. I think I need to fix the mouth on this one. And this is surprise. Like... Holy shit. Maybe I should get like... I don't know, like a control board for this. Can't imagine letting someone else hearing me listen to any roleplay because I wouldn't want to have to explain it. That's me. My parents don't even understand what I'm doing because I don't even know how to explain it to them. As far as they know, I'm just reading stories online. They just think it's voice acting in general. They don't watch my stuff, and we're all better off for it. Do you own purrs and nans? I can't purr. I don't know how to make that noise. I do know how to nyan, though. I look super cute for it, though. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm losing the touch. I don't have the touch. I don't have the power. Playing weird games with your TV's audio unfairly loud. Are you playing hentai games on your TV? That's a mistake. I was playing Game Grumps episodes on my TV. I mean, one Christmas before I went to college, my parents bought me and my sister a smart TV. It's not a good smart TV, just in general. It doesn't, you have to insert the Wi-Fi password every time you turn it on. It's not a good TV, but it's the only TV I've ever owned, and I still own it, so it works. I can play my PlayStation on it. Playing Honey Pop in the living room. Not that kind of weird, like actually weird. What do you mean? Like how weird? Like, what else is weird? Wonder if people in relationships listen to girlfriend/boyfriend RPs or if their partners are okay with that. Well, I have no idea if any partners are okay with it, but I did that. It's not like he was gonna stop me. He lived like 900 miles away. I won't get into that, though. Binding of Isaac? Oh, shit, yeah, that is hard to explain. You make a good point. Older smart TV from, like, 2016 in the living room and an ancient flat screen in the master bedroom. Hey, whatever works. I mean, I don't watch a lot of TV. I mean, if a video game isn't available on PC or Switch, like, I don't want to play it. I guess I don't like sitting on the couch looking at the TV. I find it annoying. My girlfriend understands I listen to ASMR and is completely okay with it. Nice. Supports the art of voice acting. And just, you know... I guess it's not exactly like porn. I don't know. Me and my ex helped my friend with his boudoir photo shoots. Well, that sounds like an interesting day. Not that this Catgirl distract you from the fact that a butterfly would happily drink your blood at any given chance. What is your username? Firefox literally does not have 4 of those symbols. Polar Express. Wait, what? I love Polar Express. That's a good movie. Think it's Sad Potato? Okay, fair enough. It's a safe for work version of porn. Depends on what you're listening to. Ambiguous, you're here, OMG. Yeah, Polar Express. Hot, hot, yeah, we got it. You just listen to brown noise? What is that? Jeffrey Dahmer costumes? Ugh. Can we stop, like, talking? Yeah, that guy killed people. Like, wow. If anything, his story is just an example of how useless cops are. Ping him every time I upload, but he's not subscribed to me? Heresy. Brown noise is similar to white noise? I see. I just listen to mic scratching noises. Oh, is Rooster from Top Gun? I don't even know. I didn't watch that movie. You probably subscribed. Okay. Well, fair enough. You know what I need to make? I need to make a fake will be right back, like, thing for my streams, just in case I need to take a break. Thank you, V. O'Neill, for the $5. You attempted to learn the entire Hot Chocolate song to impress a crush. Needless to say, I'm still single. Wow, you really did that bad with the Hot Chocolate song? Damn. Was it really that hard to learn? Yay.
I attempted to learn the entire Hot Chocolate song to impress a crush.
Yeah, we got it.
Needless to say, I am still single. Smile.
Smile. Well, at least you're content in your singleness. That's fair. That's fine. There's a song for Hot Chocolate, you know, from Polar Express. It's like, hot, hot, yeah, we got it. Tom Hanks was there. And you were there, and you were there. How's Gris? I think I've gotten like halfway through. I got kind of stuck on those ice puzzles, though. I didn't understand what you're supposed to do with like the blocks of ice and jumping on them. It was confusing. I like that I can double jump now. That's nice. Steven Tyler from Guns N' Oh my god, that's right. He played an elf, didn't he? That was so weird. Why? Oh, thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $5. No, she no-clipped to get away from you? Jesus Christ. Like, you know, just saying no would be better than that.
Last time I confessed to a girl, she no-clipped through a wall. Hadn't seen her since. Pensive face.
That's really sad. Where's Rizzy? But apparently some people cannot appreciate choreography. Wow. I can't even imagine. Looking at the character names in Polar Express. Well, they're faithful to the book, at least. You know? Nobody had names in that book. I'm surprised they managed to turn it into a full movie. It's really fun in IMAX. Just, you know, it's not like full motion or anything, but Just, the experience, like the part where they're on the front of the train going down that big hill. It's so much fun in IMAX. I kind of hope that like it'll be on the big screen this December. Maybe I could go see it. There's a book. Yeah, it was based on a book called The Polar Express. It was a short children's book. Like, I don't want to give you the impression it was a novel or anything. It was just like a short children's book, maybe like 20 pages long. I don't know how they made it into a movie. Good movie, though. Oh, thank you, Super KH13, for the $5. Hell yeah, you're joining in on the fives. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Yeah.
Everyone's giving out fives today. Figured I'd get in on that, too.
Hell yeah. Thank you. Polar Express was a book without much in the way of plot. Well, it was just about a boy learning to believe in Santa Claus, right? And a magical train. You gotta love a good magical train. Big fan of a magical train. This is why Infinity Train was so popular. And they killed it. I'm missing words in the chat. Jurassic Park and Who Framed Roger Rabbit on that was a book. Yeah, but the book for Roger Rabbit was so different from the movie that when they made a sequel to the book, they said that the first book was a dream and that the second book was a sequel to the movie. I think it kind of did the same thing with Jurassic Park 2, the book. Thank you, Ambiguous. We all love my eyes. Super cute. Hold on. I feel like doing a yeah. 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 Okay. Oh, thank you, Epoin, for the 5 real. More fives. 5 alive. What do I think about Bigfoot? Well, he's not real. Not even in GTA. Wish the later parts of the Charlie and Chocolate Factory book got movie interpretations. Yeah, but like Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator, that book was fucking nuts, as far as I recall. Like, don't they... I'm trying to remember what kind of shit goes on there. Don't they end up like calling the president or something? I don't know. It got nuts.
You made someone
Oh, yo! Elsie!
Cool.
Elsie! Thank you, Elsie, for gifting 5 memberships. Who are they gonna go to? Yeah! Congratulations! That's a good 5 pull. I'm clapping my hands just out of frame. Don't worry about it. Reading The Giver in middle school. The Giver is... I know, it's part of a series, right? I found that out later. That's such a fucked up book. Like, honestly, when I was a kid, I didn't totally understand what it was about, but it's really, like, kind of dark. Like, I was like fucking 12 reading about how they're going to kill one of the twins because there can't be twins in whatever the hell was going on. I don't understand. Wish the second half of Neverending Story got an adaptation. It was the awesome part. What? Like, are you making a joke about how the other Neverending Story movies didn't exist? 'Cause fair. Poop monsters in a hotel in space and they ate people. Shit, that's right. They did go to space. I think. Next live stream is just going to be me reading that book. Neverending Story is blatant false advertising. It never ends as long as you believe in it. I don't know, I've never seen that movie. Make a movie on The Giver? I mean, they did, but I heard it was bad. Never-ending story movies were strange. Yeah. I don't know. Not to sound like too much of a loser from my past, but I've never seen the movies. I just saw the Nostalgia Critic reviews of them, which I believe was a very respectable way to experience old bad films before we all realized what a dickhead he was. Oh yeah, that Rooster Okay, so long story short, this dude, what's his name? He's a voice actor. He started streaming on Twitch again after like a year. He voices one of the new characters in Genshin Impact, whatever. So I looked at his Twitter to see where he's been. Turns out he was a VTuber. And he was retweeting a bunch of stuff from people that worked for Rooster Teeth, and like just how much of like a crazy like racist and bigoted environment it was, which is like terrible to work in. Which doesn't surprise me at all, because it was born of just like some dumbass dudes on the internet just making shitty videos, like whatever. I'm a Catgirl now, at least for today. Yeah. Yeah, Nightmare, you're a real faker now. I'm just having flashbacks to Trick with Treat. Great song. You know, Tanoshin Nightmare. I like the lyrics of that song because they're half in English. It's very easy to sing along to. It's like saying reblogging like a Redditor says upvoting. Just shut up. I don't use Twitter, I only use Tumblr. I have the shoelaces. My favorite kind of ASMR to record? I don't know. I don't know how I'd define them by like genre or anything. Maybe just ones where I can be like kind of nervous and silly. Ones where I'm expected to be like 100% like romantic or like maybe sensual or seductive. Those are kind of hard. Finding about more and more YouTubers being terrible people. Yeah. Not looking forward to my call-out post in a few years. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it'll probably be something really bad. Like, I'm not planning on doing anything bad, but you never know. Things happen. I know that's like a weird thing to make jokes about, but it seems like every YouTuber turns out bad. I'm really worried that that's going to turn out to be me too. So what's it going to be like? Am I going to be like, I promised somebody that I would do a collab with them and then I didn't come through? Or I promised somebody that like they could appear on my channel and then I didn't promote the video? I don't know. It's going to be something. Leave fake text with full stops in a casual sense. I was so mortified. Wait, what do you mean full stops? Do you mean like I use periods? What do you mean? What's wrong with the way I text? Yeah, like literally don't even worry about it with the symbiont. Like, I've done audios that were way thirstier than that. Just, honestly... I'm just reading the script and I'm like, is this a power fantasy for the listener or for me, the speaker? Because it seems like the girl dating like the super powered person that's actively getting hotter, that seems like a greater win for her than them. Be called out for being an abuser because you do yandere ARPs. Oh, that's a good one. That might be a case. You know, people do get really up in arms about fiction. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm thinking about it. If people ever get a hold of my AO3 account, that's going to be my call-out post. Because it's not like there's anything really, like, illegal there or wrong. It's just all reader insert fanfics that might involve some characters that are not exactly, you know, politically correct. There might be a few murderers in there. I might get called out for that. I'm not telling you what my AO3 is, though. Your text use periods like Gen Z texting that means you're pissed at someone. Oh shit, really? I'm sorry, that's just how I've always texted. I mean, how else do you break up your sentences? Do you just use commas? People ship murderers, you should probably be fine. Yeah. Okay. I mean, listen. For a very short time, I had a bit of an obsession with Lucas Baker from Resident Evil. That's all I'll say. Even if you went looking, you wouldn't find those fics because there's at least 100 of them. You wouldn't guess it was me. I mean, what? I'm being honest. I'm speaking my truth. Thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $5. We're all gonna be going off the grid. Oh, yeah. Well, they'd find a lot of dojin. You know what? You know what my call-out post is gonna be for? Yaoi. I still call it that. I know, like, the proper term is, like, MLM shipping or whatever, but I still call it yaoi if it's anime, so... Yay! Thank you, Brandon Porter.
Going off the grid when these call-out posters finds out our internet search history. Skull.
Exactly. We're all gonna die. Breaking up sentences, mostly commas, or sending it as a separate message. Oh, okay, that's how we do it. I don't know, I feel weird sending separate messages because, like, I would assume if I send one message, you're gonna think I'm done talking and then you're gonna reply, but I'm not done. Well, I have periods to separate my sentences, but usually the last sentence in a paragraph I've sent does not have a period. That's what I mean. Saying yaoi problematic? Well, liking it is problematic if you're a woman. I mean, Fujoshis kind of became problematic. That is true. Because, like, you know, it's like, oh... They're fetishizing gay men. I'm not fetishizing anybody. I just like to see two anime boys kissing. And other things. Don't worry about it. Yaoi and Yuri rolls off the tongue easier, yeah. I know, back in the day, people were making a huge fuss about the difference between yaoi and shonen ai. Who even cares? If the last sentence has no period, you're okay. Great. Girlfriend tells you she's pregnant? I don't think I could do a pregnancy roleplay. I don't like the sound of that. Difference between fetishization and just liking the way gay relationships are written in fiction if it's something written by someone who's queer. Straight people don't tend to write queer relationships well. That is true, but I'm gonna be honest, most of the yaoi that I read is written by straight women. It's just the way it is. And I know, it's not great, but it's shipping. It doesn't matter. Isn't shonen ai like specifically for boys? Now the difference is shonen ai is like boy, like, okay, so shonen ai and yaoi, it's like male x male. Shonen ai is romance, like kissing, whatever, they're going on dates and shit. Yaoi, they're banging. That's the higher level. That's how they separate the two out. It's like ratings. I'm straight and I could write a queer relationship. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know what I am, but I probably could figure it out. If it was two girls, at least. I'm a lesbian, and most Yuri I find is sadly written by a man who has no idea how lesbian romances work. Yeah, I mean, Yuri and yaoi have a target audience, and that target audience is not often the people that are depicted in those stories. I know things are getting better, though. You know? Things are slowly improving. We're not in yaoi hands territory anymore. Things are better now. Oh, yo, Duolingo is doing a XP happy hour. Oh, it ended. Whatever. Okay, cool. Just write scripts where everyone involved has an unspecified gender, so it can be interpreted as straight, gay, whatever. That's smart. Unfortunately, my voice is not gender neutral enough for that. But I appreciate you putting it all out there for us. Ambiguous is a true professional. What is yaoi hands territory? I'm talking like old school. I'm talking like... I dare to say its name. Junju Romantica, which is a series, I think, about 3 separate gay couples, but they're all like kind of toxic relationships. One of them is like kind of maybe illegal, and there's a lot of sexual assault because for some reason older yaoi was just like usually a case of one guy is openly gay and the other guy is not exactly gay, and you know what? I don't think I have to describe it for you. It just... There was a lot of problematic tropes. They're slowly fading away, but they're still kind of there a little bit. Yeah. Things were bad. Things were really bad. They're a little bit better now, just... Usually, you want to stick to, like, Western fanfics if you want the good stuff. I don't know. Friend group script is the only recent script where the characters have a specified gender. I see. Yaoi hands references something that's effectively an art trope where the hands of characters in old yaoi stories were absolutely fucking massive. Yeah. Just... I don't know. I feel I've read some more recent doujin, and I would say that things have gotten better. They're better now. They're definitely... Things are definitely a lot more consensual now. Could be at least one lesbian wedding that happened on the island of Lesbos. Nice. Thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $10. Someone posted a comment where they didn't like the listener being referred to as they, them. I get those all the time, and I'm just like, if you don't like that, why are you watching an F for A audio? Get out of here. Just watch F for M or F for F then. I don't care. Like, the shit is meant to be more accessible. And I know it's possible to do role plays without having any pronouns at all, and I respect people who can write like that, but I often can't, so I just default to they, them.
Funny thing. Someone posted a comment where they didn't like the listener being referred to as they slash them.
Yeah.
But I have no idea what
What else are you gonna do?
To them as. I feel like it would be insulting.
Yeah, for real. Sent the positions plus body language of the characters for the thumbnail art to the artist, and I had to use a stock image of a guy for your character. Yeah, that's fair. These guys should crush each other's skulls like an orange. Yeah, I haven't read a whole lot of old school yaoi, but I've seen the screen caps. It's not great. Yeah, that's really funny, because, like, Yuri is the name of a genre, but it's also just a regular name in Japan. Yeah, I don't like they, them pronouns. Then your bloodline is weak, so perish. Okay, it's just like, it's like this. Oh, you don't like they, them pronouns? Fuck, wrong one. It's 3. You don't like they, them pronouns? Perish. There you go. I keep it's 3. The angry button is 3. Made me start YouTube. It looked like a cool thing to do when I was like 12. I've been here a lot longer than any of you know. You DM me the picture so I could see how out of place it looks? Really? Was I just... It was really that bad, huh? Okay, hold on. I've got a lot of notifications here. Okay. Yeah. I'm just like a dude at a laptop. Man, everybody else looks so casual. I'm excited to see that. Maybe I should label those emotion buttons. They're just my key. They're just my numpad. I really need to get this like expression detection thing working. I don't know. You know, I think I did see one that managed to do it without pronouns, but it was kind of awkward. Like, what was it? It was like a shy, nerdy wizard boy has a crush on you and you play a demigod or something. Like, the listener is a demigod. And they're referred to as the guardian. So I think instead of using they, them pronouns, the speaker just says guardian a lot. And it comes off as very awkward. And that's how I noticed that he wasn't using pronouns. And I was like, okay, I respect the hustle, but this is getting a bit awkward. Teeth. The angry button is 3. Yeah, these are my inside jokes. Speaking of teeth, I really need to see if I can get this model some shark teeth. I want to be Maui so bad, damn it. He is officially, like, he is my main Blorbo now. I'm just rotating him in my mind. Gundog Ricky. See, I still have the tabs open. I haven't translated that game in days, but I still have the 4 translating tabs open in Firefox, just so I can hopefully finish translating that game someday. I swear to God, somebody else is going to finish doing it before I do at this point. Ambiguous, the 5-star gachapon. Yeah, exactly. Give her the kawaii fang. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm so cute. Yeah. Or I could do like a real cat sound. Yeah. I don't know. You can render your Blorbos in your mind too. I've watched so many MVs of Ensemble Stars with him in them. I can just picture him like dancing in my mind. I mean, the circus outfit that he's got now from the Dead End Land Scout is not as cute as the Sanrio collab outfit, but it still works. And I got it in under 30 pulls, so I'm basically based forever. Feel so much dopamine? Hell yeah. I'm the Catgirl of your dreams. I'm really sorry about this. I gotta take a quick break for like 2 minutes. I'm just gonna, speaking of rotating, I'm just gonna leave my sleepy self rotating for just a second. Hold on, I'll add in a text box that says I'll be right back. Where are my text box? How do I add that? Nope, not the death counter. Holy shit, I don't... Where is Retron 2000? Okay, cool. It's too small. Crank that shit. Okay. I will be right back. I will be right back. After these messages, we'll be right back. Okay. I hope that didn't blow out the headphones too bad. Alright. I have returned. Let me just delete this. Holy shit, Max, you're here. Amazing. Just as I got back. Yes, deleted. Oh my god. Embarrassing. You're embarrassing me. PC, you are embarrassing me. Seriously. Okay. We're good. We're good now. I'm sane now. Just in case you were wondering. Oh my god, I didn't turn off my... Yeah, okay. We're normal. We're good. Okay. We're good. I realized while I was taking my break, like, it's a good thing Max is here. I just realized, like, Max is the only moderator I have, so, like, if, like, a bot had shown up, we would have been, like, screwed. Does anybody, like, any, like, regulars maybe want to be a mod? There wouldn't be too much responsibility. Just like if you happen to be here. Ambi mod. Gonna watch the new Halloween movie. Oh, I heard about that. Have fun, Ipon. Well, I don't know, ambiguous. If you want to be a mod, you can be a mod, but like no pressure. You'll do it? Okay. Well, just want you to be sure. It's not too strenuous a position. You know, just if you see like a bot in chat, you could just be like, Banhammer. It's fun. Okay. We'll make ambiguous a bot. Add moderator. There you go. You're now moderator. That's fun. Atomic Thomas volunteers. I don't know. Like, not that I'm doubting your capabilities, but like, I don't think we need more than 2. Unlimited power. Yeah, she's blue now. You see, if I make too many people moderators, their names are going to be blue, and that'll be distracting. I can trust you, Atomic Thomas, but the fact that you're very insistent on this is making me a little bit sus. I don't know. I'll give it to you. Just don't abuse this power. It can be taken away. That's all the mods we're getting today. That's all. You know, I don't like... I'm not a big channel or anything. It feels weird for me to have so many people like moderating the chat, but I guess it's good just in case like I look away for a second and a bot sneaks in. Yeah, it's like Undertale, they're blue now. That's crazy. Also, like... Yo, what's up? I feel like Streamlabs really needs to fix the way they display YouTube chat, because this is just atrocious. Like, what is with this? It doesn't look like this for Twitch chat, I know that. Like, what is going on? Or another neo-Confederate. Yeah, what's up with that? Like, it's just so weird the way people will pretend to be just like normal and then just suddenly they'll just start spouting weird racist shit. Like, what is happening? Oh yeah, 56.9k subs. Yeah, I'm basically like based. Yeah. So 3 seconds of lag between the chat. Well, that's just... I mean, we're live, but there's about a 7-second difference between what you see and reality. I mean, some of the people I've seen on Twitch is like almost instantaneous. Like, I will type in Wayne Radio TV's chat and it'll just be there, but you know, YouTube can't work that fast. It's okay, Pixel Winter Fox. You don't have to be on time. It's a Saturday. Even that's only if you have ultra low latency enabled, which I think I do. We're here for interaction. What does it say? The thing says stream settings. Well, it doesn't let me look at them right now, but I am on ultra low latency. It doesn't support like high resolutions, but you don't need that. We're just talking. We're talking like people. Like friends. Why would I want to stream in 4K? I don't have that. Like, I have unlimited internet, but I don't have... My upload speed isn't that good. Thank you, Pixel Winter Fox. I'm the cutest cat girl. It was a cat girl kind of night, you know. Just felt like breaking them out, you know. Just super cash, nothing too serious. We're just being a cat girl, super cash. Yeah, like, Well, you know, there are the big streamers, like, their chats are just unreadable. They don't even bother to put them on the screen anymore. I hope nobody in the RTVS crew ever gets that big. Because I genuinely like getting to watch, like, the recordings back and seeing the chat displayed on screen. I like being able to see that. Especially if I was there. What the fuck? What? 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 What is happening? I mean, I didn't know they were keeping an eye on me. I don't even like K-pop. Yeah, international fans. Man, you see a lot of strange things in this business. I remember one time, this reminds me of an old story. One time I was posting fanfic on fanfiction.net. Well, actually, not even fanfiction.net. It was an original story that I posted on their sister site called Fiction Press, which may or may not even exist anymore. And I got one view on a particular day, and I decided to see where it was from, and it was from a place called Brunei, or Brunei, whatever. I think it's spelled Brunei. And I ended up looking up that country, and apparently it's really homophobic there. You see a lot of weird shit. The internet, everybody. I mean, like, there were other things in the Wikipedia article, but they're just like, yeah, you can go to jail if you're gay, and I'm just like, okay. Done looking up that. Another mommy script? I guess. I mean, whatever. Like, I still gotta write my own scripts eventually. Mom is in London? Ooh, fancy. I know my next door neighbor's boyfriend is in Paris. I don't know. It's weird. I have like this half a thing of iced coffee that my mom gave me that I'm supposed to give to her. She's never home. I can't give her I might as well just throw it out. I don't even know if she likes coffee. Yeah, seriously. Like, not to get too, like, serious, but there are so many people that are just like, oh, gay people have more rights than straight people now. And I'm like, I'm sorry, is it illegal to be straight in any country on earth? No? Then shut the fuck up. Sultan of Brunei has probably the world's biggest and most valuable classic car collection. Of course. I wait a few days until after you finish the last one. I appreciate that. Like, whatever, you can do it back to back, I don't care. Like, I don't have any prepared at the moment, so it's not a big deal. A jerry can and matches? Hell yeah. Arson. Isn't that like, that's a non-binary name, right? I remember there was like a Tumblr post about that, like, just there's like a non-binary person named Arson, and people were in the comments like, that's a crime. I'm gonna get banned from YouTube for talking about arson. I know so many mods in the chat. I had to do what I had to do. It's Sunday, which means Hammy gets to commit their favorite crime, arson. I'm talking about the real oppressed sexuality, gamers. Yeah, gamers are so oppressed. having to admit that women exist and are real people. Oh, man. Yeah, gamers rise up. Gamers, sit down. Pyromancer GF. Oh, yeah. Good call. Good call. British policeman who became a meme because his name is Rob Banks. I've seen that picture. That's so funny. Pan cis guy. Be easy for me to hide not being straight, but that means it's more important for me to be out. Facts. Like, straight up. Brave. Thank you, Pixel. I kind of know that I'm funny, but I don't want to be like that person that's like, I'm so funny. Here's me being the class clown. I'm always telling jokes and stuff. I'm kind of funny by accident. What the fuck? I didn't see you. I saw you subscribe, North Korean government. What the fuck are you doing here? What? This is such a weird thing to roleplay as. I mean, I guess it's better than roleplaying as Nazis like some people do, but it's still weird. What are we doing?
Paying the faith due tax.
Thank you, Star. Your tax payment is appreciated. Thanks so much. Playing ping pong with my gender, but outwardly I just kind of look like a cis guy. I mean, you don't have to look a certain way to be a certain gender. I'm gonna tell you about communism. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm gonna be completely honest. I hate novelty accounts like this. I'm just gonna ban you. Say la vie, bro. It's not as bad as some of, like, the bad, like, roleplay, I guess. Like, no, just, like, novelty channels I've seen, but that's just fucking annoying. Just go away. Just leave. Just, as I say, die. I might have blown up the mic doing that. I'm really sorry. Forgive me. Here's my apology video. My apology to the North Korean government.
Skull, fake, I'm funny.
Oh, thank you, Brandon Porter.
My parents to me, you know, you were the best joke we ever had. Me, what does that mean?
Oh, that's sad. That's sad. I mean, I can't make any jokes about, like, my parents not wanting me because, like, they planned me severely. They, like, spent days arguing over how my name was going to be spelled. I was a severely wanted child. It doesn't help either way. I'm sorry, was I making that about myself? I'm very sorry, Brandon Porter. I appreciate your donation. I'm not good with social stuff. I'm really sorry. Mom wanted to spell it. Yeah, I did. Let's just say I have a name that's very easy to misspell. So I've chosen a secondary name. I have a lot of different names. You know what? Don't ask what my real name is. You'll never figure it out. Well, you might have. I'm sure it's probably, like, shown up for half a second if I, like, showed my files or something on stream. Whatever. It's not gonna help you. Ryan, you don't know. It could be something else. Maybe Violet is my girlfriend. I bet none of you would see that coming. Turns out, I was dating this whole time. Oh, the ASMR thing is just like, it's just a fun bit of like, all caps. It's actually asthma. You didn't hear it from me, though. Wait, what? No, I'm not... Steve, please. Ambiguous is already spoken for. We're not dating. Don't be weird. Picking your new name, you literally pick the shortened version and then use the longer version on legal forms, so you got your full name from the nickname. Crafty. Was that the initials PMS? Oh no. It was a joke. Okay. Good. Keep it a joke. Nobody gets that those emotes are supposed to say fake ASMR. I stole that from Belp. He has emotes that are like that, but it's like good, bad games and stuff like that. I totally ripped him off. I just needed something to fill out the emote roster. Oh, hey, YN. How's it going with One Direction? Might go with Maxwell. Oh, yes, that's a very respectable long form. Or perhaps, I don't know, Max could be short for a lot of things, like Maximum, Maximilian, stuff like that, you know, respectable. Oh, thank you, Christopher Burke, for being a real faker. For 12 months. That deserves an yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much, Naster. I gotta stop doing that. Yeah. Nyanster. What was it? Napster? The neural. No. No. Leaking a fake dead name so when TERFs try to insult me online, they end up calling me Maximilian Pegasus. That's so funny. That is a tweet I would absolutely reblog a screenshot of. Go by Steve online. It's about as far from my legal name as typically male names get. It's very, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but it's very generic. Nobody would ever suspect that's not your real name. Like, Wayne Radio TV's real name is not Wayne. But how would you know? That sounds like a totally normal name. No, we can't do slurl again. It's really hard to say in a sentence without messing it up. Like, I don't want to complain, but it's very difficult to say in a sentence. It's hard to say it fast. Oh my god, thank you, Christopher Burke, for the $20. Oh, the rare... The rare moe cringe. Thank you so much. Would you like another one? Yeah. What would be another good Catgirl thing to say? You're my favorite human. Something like that. I could do cuter. Thank you so much, Naster. You're the best. See, that is what I would sound like if I was actually a voice actor and knew how to do an anime girl voice. Yeah, I know, Ambiguous. Your name isn't actually ambiguous. Who could have seen that coming? Was his name actually Maximilian Pegasus in the original Japanese version, or was that just a dub thing?
You made someone a real faker? That's so cool.
Wow. Thank you so much, Christopher Burke, for the 10 gift memberships. It's happening. It was a dub thing. That's a pretty cool name for a dub, though. Yeah. There are so many people that like haven't even commented in chat that are getting these. Good gotcha pull. I mean, you got Papa John's 96, Tic Tac, Jalen, some person. I mean, there's got to be at least a couple of 3 stars or even 4 stars in there. Actually, you know what? 10 pulls is a guaranteed 4 star, so at least one of those is. Space Cakes feels like a 4 star. That's the pity one you get if you didn't pull one naturally. But thank you. Hold on, I got this. Thank you for your generosity, Nyaster. I can't keep making this a regular thing. Dead name is super generic. Meanwhile, my chosen name is in a song by the Plain White Tees. Oh my god. You're Delilah? What is it like in New York City? I'm so mean. It might not even be Delilah. IDKVA? What is that? Like, that's your side channel, right? What were you planning to upload there? Just maybe outtakes? I'm sure you've got outtakes. That might be fun. It is Delilah. Oh. Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight... What? I don't remember the rest of the lyrics. I just know that that song was inescapable when it first came out. I remember, like, watching that on old YouTube. I actually remember watching a video of a girl who was so sick of hearing it, she made, like, a fake video where she, like, killed herself with, you know, ketchup. She's just like, yeah, I hate this song so much, I'm gonna kill myself to escape, and then she's just like pouring ketchup on her arms. I think that video got deleted super fast. Yeah, Elsie, don't worry about it. You have given quite an amount. Very generous of you. Hold on. I can do a nyan for you. Thank you so much, Elsie. Yeah. I shouldn't make this a habit. Miss old YouTube. Remember when YouTube friends? We should stop talking about this forever. Remember when there was a 5-star rating system? I can't do it. We can't do it. We can't talk about old YouTube. I can't do it. It's too much. John Wick, oh my god, you're here. Fabulous. What's gonna happen in John Wick 4? Remember when YouTube was good? Yeah. Before videos would get silenced for having copyrighted songs in them. Those were the good days. Before copyright claims basically controlled everything you could put on your channel ever. Even when I was a kid, I was intensely aware of it. I was making a video with my friend, and there was like a TV on playing a cartoon in the background, and I was like, we gotta turn that off or else we might get sued. Chat's gonna do Girl Month to you, but with the Neko? No. I could never... That guy has more dedication to looking like a girl than I do to looking like a girl. Ever. He passes better than me. I'm almost jealous. John Wick is the one acceptable gimmick account? Yeah. He's just an assassin. He's not racist. Double unskippable ads. Yeah, obnoxious is the word for it. I gotta figure out how to get YouTube revanced, because Vanced has already started breaking down and showing home screen ads, which is awful. I'm so sad about what happened with those guys. I know they were doing some crypto shit, but that cease and desist ruined everything. I gotta figure out how to get revanced to work. It's like a patching system. Confusing, but I'm gonna figure it out. That one dangerous ASMR video, I don't know what one that is, but congratulations on a cracked egg. Yeah, I mean, like, he's like the anti-egg. If he can cross-dress like that for a year straight and still be like, yeah, I'm a cis guy, yeah, he is. Like, way to go. Oh, good night, Max. Have a good sleep. A good sleep. People can claim a video on the copyright holder's behalf without having any actual contact with the copyright holder. Yeah, and it's bullshit. YouTube needs to fix their shit, always. He beat the final boss of gender. Like, he is gender. My god. He could probably do a pretty good Maui cosplay, too. I can't stop bringing him up. Rotating him in my mind. Always. You broke your glasses? No, how'd you break your glasses? How did that happen? Did you sit on them? I've done that before. They didn't break, though. That still really sucks. Bro. Dangerous ASMR uploaded a video. Meeting a trans femme listener basically gets their body remolded by a goddess. Oh. Now that's an interesting concept. But yeah, I can imagine that would shatter your egg. Nice. Removing dislikes. Yeah, they haven't even removed it from the API yet. I can still see dislikes. I have the extension for that. 6 months of HRT, congratulations. I mean, well, not congratulate on having to get, like, needles and shit, but, you know, congratulations on the gender. Changed the username for a girl at work who was starting to transition so the PC didn't dead name her, and she was like, bro, when is your egg cracking? What? I guess, is your egg cracked, Elsie? I don't know. I don't see how changing somebody else's name would crack your egg, but maybe I'm just too cis. You accidentally sat on them? No! That happened in Lucky Star too. Anime becomes real. R.I.P. I'm mourning your glasses. I hope you can get new ones for, like, cheap. Or you can get them fixed. Greek myth where Artemis transitions a guy so she can join her huntresses. Be fun to have a translate. Oh yeah, wasn't that like a thing she did, like nobody was allowed to see her bathing, so like a guy who saw her bathing, she just like turned him into a woman, and she was like, yeah, this is fine. I think you could play a really great Artemis. Cross-dressed once and had my male friends tell me that I was hot. Nice. You've unlocked Cis Plus. That's how that works, right? If you mess around with your gender and you decide that you're still cis, you unlock Cis Plus. I think that's how it works. I don't know. I mean, I would not consider myself trans, but I definitely would like a flatter chest, just in general. You see, I go out of my way to have my icon have the flattest chest possible. I would like that for me in real life. That might be too personal to get into, though. Mouth being covered in Dorito dust, I felt like I was turning into Gremlin Diva. Oh, man. That would be the silliest way to crack an egg. Well, besides the Morbius dream. Women's clothing is amazing, so you have to work out where the fuck to put your phone or try to work out what clothing sizes you are. Exactly. I like wearing men's shirts or unisex shirts because I don't like fitted shirts. They just make me so uncomfortable. I prefer loose clothing. But that's not really like a trans thing, that's more of like a fabric sensitivity thing. When I was a kid, my parents put me in so many uncomfortable clothes. Like always, like my mom trying to get me to wear dresses that were bad fabrics, and I was like, ugh. Honestly, that's probably what's put me off, like, dressing up or trying to look fancy or nice these days, because when I was a kid, I hated it so much. Like, it just put me off the whole thing. Like, dressing up and all fancy can, like, that can be fun, but my experiences with bad fabrics have just kind of put me off it. How do you roleplay as a skeleton monster with enormous... How does that work? Are they made of bone? Ugh. Flatter chest, brethren. I want it to be in my life so bad. I think you have to do like a consultation or something. I don't know how much it would cost. But as far as I know, like, getting bigger breasts is pretty easy. Getting smaller ones, they really challenge you on that. At least from what I've heard. Big to do. I wish there was a way to just make them smaller naturally with like exercises and shit, but it's all genetics. I had one transphobic guy make a hate video about me, and he couldn't tell whether I was male or female, so he ended up using both. Well, that's an interesting form of validation, at least. Sucks about the transphobia, though. Is a back pain / comfort thing? I just don't like having them. They're just annoying. I don't like having them on I don't like having to wear a bra. I don't like having to just... They ruin the general shape of all my graphic tees so that the print just doesn't look right. I have that Space Junk shirt, like that Napstablook shirt from like the Undertale merch. And my chest just ruins the whole look of it. I want to be flat-chested. I'm sick of this forever. Girl with a microwave for a head. Well, object heads are well known. I didn't know people were doing, like, audios about them, though. Women athletes. Well, I'm not an athlete. I can tell you that much. I want bigger breasts because I have more of a rectangular torso plus wider shoulders. It'd be nicer to have them more noticeable. Yeah, see, like, I get that. I respect, like, what do they call them? What is augmentation or implants, whatever. I respect that as, like, you know, like something people want as gender affirming care, whichever gender you identify as. I understand that. It's just, it's the exact opposite of what I want. If I could donate them to someone else, I would. I would love it if somebody could have my breasts so I don't have to. Like Bad Boys? Well, I was so bad at being a boy that I became a girl. Yeah, seriously, that's the problem. Wearing tight shirts with a design on them when you have a large chest, it doesn't come out right. It never does. There are really no benefits to me having these things. They just bother me. I would like them gone. If they can get rid of the nipples too, that would be great. I don't like having those either. That might be too personal to say, but I find them very irritating also. Just my entire chest area, just get rid of all of it. I'm tired of it. I'm just so sick of it. 3 years at funny college, graduated first class. You tagged yourself. Well, you are funny. This is an amazing conversation. I know. So personal. But who else am I going to talk about this stuff with? I mean, listen, I know there's people in my family who have gotten, like, breast reductions because of reasons, but I feel like if I told my family that I just want my entire chest to be flat, they wouldn't be cool about it. They'd just be like, are you sure? This seems like a really serious thing. And I'm like, it's not, though. Whatever. Well, they don't tell you about breast reduction surgeries. They can grow back. Well, yeah, but that's just reductions. What if you get them removed completely? How far can we go here? I want it flat. Like, I'm certain, like, fat deposits can still grow there, sure, but just, like, in general. Just becomes a floating head, arms, and some legs. Like a me? Or like Rayman? I don't know. What cartoon character just has arms without it just being hands? Thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $5. You hate being human in general. Yeah. I mean, if I could, like, live in a computer, I would do that. I don't like having just a body in general. I wish I could live in the internet. I know I've said that before. We agree.
I hate my chest area.
We both agree.
I hate being human in general.
We agree. We agree on that. I have to wait until all growth is done. All growth of what? They're done. This flesh prison brings me great discomfort. Yeah, man. I don't know. Just put me in a computer. Ever see yourself getting romantic with someone even going so far as marriage? Well, not now. If I was dating someone, I would never get anything done with the channel. You've seen how I act with Maui. Imagine if that was with a real person that I could actually be making out with. I would never get anything done because I'd just be too busy just texting them, always. I'm not good in relationships. Yeah, I am focusing on my career. I am married to my YouTube channel. Like, if my parents want to go to a wedding, then I guess we'll just see what happens with my sister. You know, there are people that just, like, marry their friends for tax benefits. That's a thing that happens, right? Wait, did the video just reset? Damn. Okay. Met your girlfriend by doing VA stuff? Hey, I met my last boyfriend by doing video game review stuff. It didn't necessarily work out, but, you know, whatever. But I know that I spent most of my time texting him because I was obsessed. Every relationship I've ever had was a really bad experience for me overall. I wouldn't say my relationships are bad. I would describe myself as being just outrageously happy whenever I was in a relationship, you know? Just like, I've only ever dated guys, so like having a boyfriend is just like 10 out of 10. Like, that's like drugs for me. I love the feeling of being in love. Unfortunately, it is like drugs in that I get addicted to it, and then I just... It's like that fucking Kesha song. Your love is my drug, and I can't focus on things that actually matter. So, I'm bad in relationships. Married your best friend for taxes. Nice. I can respect that. Fuck the government. I've been trying to do a body transplant. Isn't there a guy, there's like a scientist or something that's trying to do that with a dude who's terminal. That guy might have died already, but whatever. Like, well, not whatever, it sucks, but it was interesting at the very least. I don't think it ever would have worked though. I do know that people thought it was just a marketing stunt for Metal Gear or something because he looked like a doctor from that game, but it wasn't. It was real. Being in a poly group that's basically like a friend group but everyone is dating honestly sounds like a vibe. Yeah. Like that Boyfriends comic or something, but I just don't think I'd have time for that. Does it make me a real life yandere? I hate to say it, but kind of almost. Like, I don't get jealous or like that or anything. It's just, I get obsessive. It's better for me to obsess over my YouTube channel than an actual human person. Was happy, but it wasn't a healthy situation. Oh, yeah. Well, both of those situations sound really awful. Like, luckily, all the people I've dated were pretty decent guys. It just didn't work out. Because, you know. How does any kind of transplant even work? I don't know. They stick it in there. They, like, what are they, like... I don't know how they mold all the nerves and blood vessels together. But I do know that you have to keep taking drugs for the rest of your life so that the organ doesn't get rejected by the body. So even though, like, that technology, that surgery is incredible, like, you can replace somebody's organ with somebody else's organ, it's like, that's incredible technology. But unfortunately, you have to keep taking medication forever or else it'll fail again because your body will reject it. Really unfortunate. Hyper-focusing on the relationship? Yep, that's me. They're better than not having a vital organ. Yeah. But it is still incredible that we can do that. You were the nicest guy I've ever dated. Wow, that's pretty sad. Yeah. Immunosuppressants. Yeah, so that the body's immune system can't attack it. But also that, like, that unfortunately makes you much more likely to get sick or get other diseases and whatnot. So, I don't know, just hope you don't need an organ transplant, because that's gonna suck for the rest of your life. All the more reason to not drink too much. You want to keep your own liver. Have to trick the body into thinking it's supposed to be there, but the problem is the body is really good at telling what's supposed to be there. Yeah. You need the gender? Well, I guess you can borrow it. Yo, thank you, Brandon Porter.
Human bodies are weird. Like, dang, I can't just replace my organs like you do with video game gear. Okay then. X_X.
X_X. Yep. You know, I'm just thinking back to Scorpy's playthrough of Detroit Become Human, how the robots can literally just, like, pick up other parts of the robots and just plug them in and they work instantly. It's like, it really was that easy, huh? Intestine transplants. Yeah, I'd imagine that is very high tech. Pacemakers eventually cause congestive heart failure. Yep. Well, we all become dust in the end. A pig heart. He survived like 3 months. Well, could be worse. I mean, he died, but he was gonna die anyway, I guess. Yeah, pig kidneys. Okay. All right. Yeah, just register. You didn't. I don't think you pinged yourself again, did you? I didn't even know you could do that. Oh, did you get your handle? Did you? Is your handle ambiguous ASMR all one word? Did you get your handle yet? I hope you get it. Like, you deserve that handle over anyone else. Because it's yours. It could be interpreted as non-binary. I mean, like, what? You do use they pronouns, so at least as far as I recall. I don't know if you've updated. It's like a patch in a video game. The only way to avoid getting old is to die young. Yeah. We're never gonna get to live in the internet before I die. I hope they at least come out with robots. Like, you know what I mean. I am talking about, like, Detroit Become Human style androids or robots, whatever the hell they are. I want those. I want a robot bestie. I don't think the URL on my channel has changed. Your handle ambiguous underscore ASMR. Okay. Well, that I vibe with. The only patches so far are the ones that are giving me estrogen. Sorry, I must have been confused. I thought I saw it on your Twitter page like, I don't know, 1,000 years ago. I don't remember the last time I went there. Low-key, you do kind of vibe with she, they. Okay. Oh my god, what the fuck? And more fucking North Korean shit? I know you're not really from North Korea. You're just a dumb troll. Oh my god. Like, really? Twice in one day, even. Twitter did used to be she, they. You were experimenting. I see. Perfectly respectable. I think I could live with they pronouns. Like maybe a she, he, they. I don't know. But I just don't really care enough about it to, like, add it to my profile. Some people refer to me as they, and that's fine, you know? Like the chaos and nonconformity. Vibes. Oh, yo!
So cool.
M3AT Mortem. Welcome to being a real faker. Hooray. Yeah. I said I was gonna stop doing that. Skirt goes spinny plus presenting femme. Right. Well, I don't know. You can use they, them pronouns even if you present femme. Either way, you do you. Oh, I guess it was meat mortem. I'm sorry. What did that do? Did you join without knowing what it did? You paid money for that. You get the emotes. You also get the secret. You get the secret videos. You get the secret videos. You can tell my. You can listen to my harrowing story of how I escaped a graveyard full of wild turkeys. Whatever. Alright, what are we talking about? We're talking about pronouns. What was it? Pronoun burger, 5G fries, estrogen milkshake. Yeah, we got the slug reaction. Yeah, live slug reaction. again, like I said, Streamlabs needs to fix the way they display YouTube chat, because, like, they can display Twitch emotes just fine. Don't know why we can't do that here. Malachite 100% runs on Monster Energy and coffee. Vibes. Vibes. You love slugs. You would love Star Wars. Testosterone Taco Bell. Yeah. We got the vaccine burrito. What stream did you join? Oh, you know. It's a fake stream. I'm also a Catgirl. Yeah. I look great. I always look great. You have to out yourself for committing decent exposure? Jesus. I mean... Well... I can't tell you what to do about that. Claim it was the 5G towers. Yeah, I don't know, like, what situation you're in, if it would be safe for you to come out to your family. From what you said previously, probably not. Yeah, I don't really know what you should do about that. Swim shirt? At least, like, winter's coming up, so you can, like, put that off for a few months. Oh, thank you, Raven236, for being a real faker for 14 months. Yeah. Yeah. That's my take on YouTube versus Twitch wars. I think Twitch is kind of BS these days. I mean, all the streamers that I really like are over there. But ever since I found out that for subscriptions, they're only getting 50% instead of 70%, I was appalled. Because on YouTube, I get 70% of everything. Of, like, the donations, the memberships, the ad revenue. I get 70% of all of that. Why would it be 50-50 ever? Like, the only reason people are there is to watch the streamers. Why wouldn't they give them a 70-30 split to all of them? It's a bad system. YouTube is bad. No doubt. But when it comes to streaming, it's more fun over here. At least you can rewind if you miss something, if the person allows it. You can't do that on Twitch. Have to buy a bra now? Oof, good luck. I've just been buying the same one over and over again. I just have multiple copies of it. I don't even bother trying to find different sized ones or, like, different brands. I found one that works and I just bought a bunch of copies of it. It's not fancy or anything, but it works. It's always been 50-50. Yeah, I was really surprised to find that out. It's ridiculous. They're owned by Amazon. They have the money to... They can definitely afford to pay their streamers more. And they should, considering how many freaking ads they load onto their streams. It's harder for new channels to get an audience. Like, here and on Twitch. On Twitch, it's just as bad. Starting off as a newbie is really difficult. Especially when there's like 30 seconds of unskippable ads when you start on a newbie stream. I'll be honest. If you want to get noticed as a streamer on... Yo, what's up? If you want to get noticed as a streamer on YouTube, you either have to be known somewhere else, or you have to be a regular YouTuber who does streams on the side. The only place you're monetized is on Twitch. Trying buying one, I couldn't even get it over my shoulders. Oof. Yeah. See, this is exactly why I want a flat chest. I'm sick of wearing this fucking thing. Getting traction is really hard. Like, it's a little bit easier if you're willing, or if you have the time, like I did. During the pandemic, I had a lot of extra time because there wasn't much to clean at my job, And I just ended up writing scripts, and I uploaded a video like every day. I basically speed ran the process of getting to 1,000 subs. It didn't take me much time at all. But that's because, like, I had, I guess you would call it the privilege of having the extra time to post every single day, which is an insane amount of work for possibly very little success or, like, repayment, I suppose. Hear about flat chest? What'd you miss? You missed me not wanting to have tits anymore. Twitch hides new streamers? Well, yeah. I mean, if you go looking in their categories for games that are being played, of course you're going to see the most popular streams. Like, I don't even go looking for new content creators or new streamers on Twitch. Just, I'll only find out about them if they're, like, friends with a streamer I'm already watching, and they're, like, they recommended them or something. You prefer Twitch? Yeah, I mean, it can be more fun over there. But they should definitely pay their streamers better, because that's the only reason why anyone's there. Want to get a big audience on YouTube, the biggest hurdle you need to overcome is linear times. You need to start regular uploads 10 years ago. Well, hey, like, that was pretty much me, but it still didn't work out for me. Well, Twitch is already unbalanced in application of the rules. I mean, like, there was a girl who straight up had sex on a live stream, and she only got banned for like a week. I don't know. Or people getting banned for like 2 days for streaming a whole ass movie. Just, I don't know. YouTube's strike system is not great. But at the same time, if you just stream a movie, your stream just gets taken down instantly. I don't know. Thank you, Jack. Most of your, yeah, like, very specific videos blow up, and that's where you get most of your subs from. I know I only started to get a bunch of new subscribers when I made my Yandere Kidnaps You But You're Cool With It audios. Like, that series is probably my most popular series I've ever done. Like, the full version of it, like the compilation video, that has at least 100,000 views. It's definitely my most popular video, and yeah, that's the big one. That's where most people come from. Even though I don't really do all that many Yandere audios these days. VAs get it in their head that collabing with bigger VAs will get them growth. Yeah. I don't know. I guess. I mean, I collab with people sometimes, but I don't know. I don't know if it's helping any. I'm just glad to be invited. Like, they're just, yeah. I just show up to places. It's like getting invited to a party. It doesn't really do anything. That was one the algorithm introduced me to. Yep, it was the big one. Giantess audios, well, I'm known for that too. Very specific interests. Nekos, giants, yanderes, kidnapping. You know, the things that people are well known for. You found me through the vampire clown. Okay, now that makes me happy. That's a personal favorite of mine, just, you know. You've seen clowns, you've seen vampires, but you never did see a vampire clown, did ya? Ginger Witch mentioned wanting to work with me. Well, that's cool. That's fine. If she wants, she can just email me. Are you fucking shitting me? What is up with this? Why do the fucking North Koreans... Is this all the same guy? Do you think he's taking the time to make new channels and then coming back? I don't know. You were subbed before the Yandere, but you're cool with it. Wow, OG. Pretty sure it's the same guy. Blocking this guy before you were even seeing the messages. Yeah, man. Come on, mod. Step your game up. No, I'm kidding. Low pressure. No pressure. I am here. I have the true banhammer. If somebody shows up, pretend I'm doing a dramatic pose. If somebody shows up, if somebody wants to test me, I will bring out the wrong emotion. A banhammer with great force and yell, die. Anger is 3, not 6. You found me through the Sundra. Oh, the Sundra AI. Yay. That's back when I was still making HLVRAI references. I really hope they do a sequel to that someday. You know? Benry was such a blorbo for me. Actually, you know what? I was really more a fan of, like, you know, Bubby and Dr. Coomer. Like, I totally ship those guys. Their ship name is Boomer. It's so fun. Communist German secret police. Those videos. It's not a bad series. They were commissions, by the way. I didn't write those. It's not terrible, but speaking German and Russian was, like, really challenging. I don't want to complain, but, like, the dude who commissioned them was, like, kind of unsatisfied with my performance. We're never doing that again. Never. Never, never, never. No more German. Can't say German words ever again. No more. Like Numa Numa Yay? Isn't it called Dragostadinte? Do a creepypasta reading of the showers. Yeah, I got paid like $100 for that. I don't know why they wanted that. I'll be honest, as far as creepypasta goes, it was pretty mid. I'm glad they thought I could pull it off, though. Is he expecting a flawless German accent? Well, I got a lot of, like, emails back that was like, yeah, you pronounced this wrong. Can you do it again? And I was just like, dude... You knew when we started that I only spoke English. What? You know, it's all A for A with M for A stuff deep in my history. Every time I get asked to play a part for a collab, it says an F character. That is true. I guess it's because your icon is pretty femme. I mean, you can sound feminine enough. It's been 3 hours, really? Oh my god. Okay, I was worried I had notifications on my phone, but I'm okay. It's been 3 hours? That's crazy. Who's allowing this to happen? I'm not tired yet, though. This has been a really good stream. We've had a lot of fun conversations. A lot of people have become real fakers. There's been a lot of donations. It's been really fun. Real ASMR? I think I might have his model around here somewhere, but I'm not putting it on. Always fun with secret police, I guess. I'm not much of a history buff myself. Well, thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $5. Oh, really?
Speaking of most popular, the most popular script that I written that a lot of VAs filled was my Half-Demon Classmate series.
Classic. A classic. Didn't autocorrect to an emoji. Hell yeah. You know what I did? Like, you know how Android phones like autocorrect YouTube and YouTuber to have like the capital Y and T? I deleted those from my phone because I don't want anybody to think that I respect YouTube as an entity. You stay all lowercase and you will like it. Walk too much at a con and your everything hurts. Oh no. Brantley!
So cool.
Thank you for becoming a real faker. Yeah. Yeah. What do you think of Scientology? What is there to think about it? I've seen the documentary. It's messed up. Most used script, it's a yandere script. Gets used a lot, while your more interesting newer stuff never really got touched. Yeah. People just want what sells, and yandere sell. I'm sorry to hear that, though.
You're a real
Yay, mad dude, you became a real faker! Yay! Thank you for becoming a real faker. Yeah. Are you just becoming real fakers so I do that? Is that the reason why people are doing this? That's illegal. Yandere is concerned about your mental health. Oh, so it's kind of like meta? Or like a parody? Mm-hmm. I see. Scientology is just a cult that managed to get a bunch of rich people to give them a bunch of blackmail information. Yeah. It's fucked up. I don't want their eyes on me, though. They will chase you down to death. They kidnap the listener but get concerned about how depressed/isolated you are, and they literally take you to therapy. That's a good one. That sounds pretty good. Never been a big fan of yandere stuff? Alright. Franco Beans, you remember. Yeah, I think somebody gifted it to you. That was super cool. IRL yanderes are crazy. Yanderes don't exist. When people say like IRL yanderes, it's just like, no, that's just that's like a crazy person. Scientology can't risk Ashley suing anyone anymore because that would mean their leader could face legal deposition. Yeah, but in Canada, though, I'm sure they have, like, a church branch here in Canada. Like, I don't want to test that. The ones that come as clips for your hair are the ones that come attached to a headband. I've never tried the headband ones. I own cat ears that are like hair clips, but I don't think I've ever actually worn them. I just kind of bought them at a whim on a convention. Yeah. Well, creativity only sells when it's got a good hook, and usually the good hook is yanderes. Haven't filed a lawsuit in years. Knowing my luck. So how does my blinking look? Yeah, I guess that looks kind of normal. It feels like my eyes are like clipping through themselves. I don't know. My model can't wink. So like when I close one eye, it just does both. I'm sure you can make them wink. Like Thaf9 does that. His is really elaborate. Like it even like changes with the lighting of what's being shown on his screen. I kind of want to know what program he uses. Light yandere? Yeah. So, obsessed, but not necessarily, like, gonna ruin your life. You'll be able to wink all you want during the 100K face reveal. If it ever happens. Your favorite is clown ASMR? Oh yeah. I might be getting a little bit inspired because of like Mayoi's circus outfit is like, it's so great. He's got a hat and like the sleeves, just coattails with everything about it. Again, not as pretty as the Sanrio collab outfit, but because it's Mayoi wearing it, it automatically looks good. Canadian urban legends? Well, I can't think of any that would specifically be Canadian. You know, yeah, there's the same stories from all over. Wasn't Canada trying to block things that wasn't Canadian enough? I don't remember hearing about that. I do know that we have to play a Canadian song every 5 songs on the radio. I think. I could be wrong. Why does this happen when I blink? Oh, come on. Fuck off. Oh, yes. Ambiguous, you got him. Yeah, you beat me to it. It's like swatting flies. Whack-a-mole. We all know North Koreans don't have YouTube. What justifies a Canadian song? I don't know. They have to be made by a Canadian artist. Feel bad not being on time? You don't have to feel bad. It's a show. You can come as you are. Come when you want. It doesn't matter. You do what you want. I'm gonna live stream tomorrow, though. I don't know what I'll do. Probably not break out my rig again. It's a bit much. Yes, ambiguous. You are speed. No, Mother. I've heard of that band. I don't know. They're popular, I think. Most Canadian thing, the No Name brand. Oh, I have a No Name brand sticker. Well, it's not like a No Name. It's like, well, I guess it is. It's what's her name? Shitpost Calligrapher. They're Canadian, and they made a bunch of like Canadian deep cut stickers. And one was like the North American House Hippo, and the other one there was like a Toronto Maple Leafs sticker that was like maybe this year, and one of them was a No Name brand sticker. That's fun. I haven't figured out where to put it yet. My space knives. You all love my space knives. They're still in perfect condition, perfect working order. I haven't lost any of them. Giant Lamy would probably have a mile-long tail. At that point, she would probably be like part of the landscape. There's like a game that I saw a trailer for where you're basically like living on a giant moving creature and like your city is on its back. It would be like that. She would have people living on her. You know, but I've been trying to catch up to that. What's it called? That, I forget the name of it. I've been trying to read through it. That story where it's those 3 satellites in space talking about football. You know, Juice. When's that guy gonna launch? City on a giant lamia. Yeah, man. My eyes are getting tired. Yeah. Like, I haven't gotten that far into it. I'm at the part where these... It was actually like really realistically written, this like podcast episode about a football game that was just like awful and miles long. I would legit listen to a real podcast about those bad games of crazy football. What football will look like in the future. Is that what it's called? Okay. I thought it was like 17776 or something. What type of games do I play? Oh, you know. Good ones. SB Nation, I think that's what it's called, yeah. Take Jormungandr and make it a monster girl. That might be complicated. Side-scrolling, drawn-looking platforms. Gris, Hollow Knight, Spiritfarer. I fucking love Hollow Knight. Hey, Silksong when? When's Silksong? I thought they said it was coming... Is it this year or next year? Remind me. We haven't heard anything since the Xbox. When is it? When is it? When is it happening? Silksong when? When's Silksong? Hollow Knight is Metroidvania. It's still a platformer. You platform. Just because you fight doesn't mean you're not platforming. And buy and try Hollow Knight, you do, but it will take over your life. Silksong maybe before June 2023. Okay, so it's guaranteed next year. I mean, Mossbag has already run out of stuff to talk about. SB Nation changed their name to Secret Base. Oh, are they doing like a sequel or something? Oh yeah, I never finished the Magnus Archives. I'm slowly working my way through it, but apparently it's getting a sequel. Or at least there was like a very mysterious upload on their channels that was like, yo, this character is still alive, and the tapes. I don't know. I'm only like at episode 100. Hollow Knight is the best Metroidvania. Well, we can agree on that. Metroidvanias are platformers? Not every Metroidvania is a platformer, but Hollow Knight is. Oh, yo! Thank you, Salty Eggs, for being a real faker for 4 months. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Sleepy Catgirl noises. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ayo. Ayo. That's the name of a Vocaloid song, 100%. Or an actual sports blog, but they rebranded recently? What? I don't know what. Okay. Had a cold for over 10 days now? No. I'm so sorry, Atomic Thomas. Oh, thank you, Steve the Wizard, for being a real faker for 9 months. Yay. Nyan. Hold on, I've got a good one. Okay. No, you know what? I don't have it. Actually, you know what? Maybe. If you're a wizard, can I be your Catgirl familiar? Yeah. I'm trying out new Catgirl-based dialogue. Don't encourage me. Hollow Knight has been installed. It's really affordable. Isn't it like only $20? Best strategy game fans, Catgirl. Well, let's see if I've gained any subscribers. activating my burn ties from cringe. I'm sorry. Part 2 to an audio where the listener gets summoned as a mage's familiar. Oh, I like that one. Ooh. Just got an otaku boot camp in Obey Me. Of course. Of course. They couldn't give us like a break for a week so I could go back and do like old events. Bullshit. Anyway, let's see if I have any new subscribers. 15 for console players. Intensely affordable. I own it on PC and Switch. I love it that much. Well, we're almost at 57,000. We're pretty close. I think we have at least like 10 more subscribers than we did when I started this live stream, so I would consider this a great success. I'm looking at chat like that. Well, I mean, that's how I'm looking at you guys in real life anyway. It adds to the realism. If you guys were on this side of the screen, it would look weird. Just pretend I am looking down at you like I am a god, because I am. Shark VTuber got an alternative Catgirl model. Now she has 4.2 thousand subs.
That's so cool.
Thank you, AlexGids442, for becoming a real faker. Well, for being a real faker for 2 months, which we will give you a very necolicious nyan. Nyan. By the way, is that the guy from G.I. Joe as your icon? That's allowed. I did create a universe. Neko month is here. I might do this more often if it gets this many people to be real fakers. It's not that I'm desperate for money. I just want people to watch my secret videos. I want them to laugh at my exploits and listen to me talk about ensemble stars. I got Mayawi in 20 polls. It was so good. And I got Tatsumi's MV outfit where he's dressed as a priest, and it's so funny. It is so funny to see him in like a full like garb with like a fucking cape covered in crosses, just dancing. I'm really glad I pulled that card. Tatsumi is the only priest I will ever respect. Catgirl as god was this ancient Egypt. No, I thought it was cat boys that were gods. 2 factors increase the amount of real fakers. Ambiguous not having a membership and Neko fake. I was sending in so many Lamia scripts. Cobra Commander fell to... Oh, that's his name. You see, I mostly remember him from Angry Joe reviews where he's, what was it? Corporate Commander? Where the joke is that he's just like a greedy guy. I don't know. It's really awkward because you can see the green screen reflected in his helmet, so... Technically a priest, I don't respect you. How are you a priest? This is actual heresy? I don't know. It's the Japanese version of Catholicism. Like, he's kind of a weird character because he's very religious, and you would think that would mean, like, Shinto or whatever, Buddhism or whatever the hell people do in Japan. But no, he's, like, legitimately Christian. And I guess he's kind of a priest. Sort of. But he's, like, chill about it. I don't know. Like, he pretty much seems to treat his religion as just, like, everybody has value. Everybody is, like, worthy of love. He loves everybody. That's his business. Also, I kind of ship him and Maui. So does everybody, to be fair. I mean, according to some fan translations of events that don't exist yet in the English server, they literally go on a date. And, like, they go out to, like, a bunch of different places, and Tatsumi ends up dressing up Maui in a bunch of cute outfits, and I'm just like, there's no straight explanation for that. They're fucking married. You're a Dudist priest. Okay, I meant, like, Catholic. Whatever. I ship? What did you expect of me? I'm here in a hoodie and cat ears. Did you really expect me to not ship? Giantess Neko Lamia hybrid girl script. That sounds like a big to-do. But good luck. Just a regular guy's night out. Yeah, I don't know. The context for the event is something... I think they were, like, stuck in a dating sim or some shit. I don't know how it worked, but... There's no straight explanation for, like, half the shit that goes on in Ensemble Stars. Thought I was better than this? You thought I was better than this? How dare you? Whatever. Yeah, it shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. I literally spent like 10 minutes talking about yaoi like an hour ago. What? Come on, guys. This is what I'm gonna get canceled for. This is what my call-out post is gonna be for being a filthy fangirl. Yeah, you saw me simping over V and Maui. Just... You really thought I would be better than that? I'm disappointed, honestly. Just as degenerate as the rest of us. Sure. If you think you're as degenerate as I am. This person didn't even hear your nipple rant. I hate them so much. They suck. You ship Chardy on It's Always Sunny? Niche, but I respect it. That's not really niche. I just don't watch that show. Yeah, getting canceled for a ship does seem very on brand for me. You know? What's the most controversial thing I ship? I don't feel like I should. I feel like this might get weird. Honestly, I'm drawing a blank. I don't write a lot of shipping fan fiction. I write reader insert fan fiction, which is also something I'll probably get canceled for. Well, I'll look at what AO3 tabs I have open right now on my phone, and I'll tell you what I got. Okay, so we got Tatsumi / Maui, but that's not really a surprise. Shit, no, that is all just like Obey Me reader insert fanfics. I don't have any main ships right now. That sucks. Me making a twit longer titled My Experience with Fake ASMR. She kept me up all night messaging me on Tumblr about video games. Oh man, you can start a rumor that I'm the one that wrote My Parents Sold Me to One Direction. Please start that rumor. That would be so funny. The needle cookie and... Oh, yeah. That... Right. What was that? That was over, like, Steven Universe fan art or something. It's fucked up. Yeah, 4 a.m. What were you doing up so late, girl? You're on it? Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, I bet if you just, like, post that on Tumblr, somebody would buy it. Sleep schedule is fucked. I understand. Made friends with Americans. That would explain it. I know there's, what's her name? Demily Pyro. She's a streamer, but she's also big on Tumblr. Apparently, she switched to night shift just so she could stream at a time when, like, her mostly Western fan base would be able to watch. Which, you know, probably puts her in a state of constant exhaustion, but I respect the hustle. You insist on making it through this entire stream. You don't have to do that. The replay will be available in like 2 hours. Having a messed up sleep schedule isn't fun at all. Yeah, I know. Just, I have weird dreams that loop into themselves and are really hard to get a grasp on, so I usually end up waking up at like 3 a.m. after tossing and turning in my sleep, really not restful at all, and then I can get some actual sleep really bad. But last night I had a dream that I was like in the mafia. I was like they paid me in like very tasty chocolate. I moved up in the mafia, and I was like, I don't know what the rank is in the mafia, but I was moving up, and they opened up a cabinet, and I thought like, oh, like they're popping like wine bottles or champagne or some shit to celebrate, and no, it was just really good chocolate. It was great. It was like the best chocolate I've ever tasted, and it's not even real. Kill for some chocolate. Yeah, wouldn't we all? Oh my god, man. Okay. No, we're not doing this. You can... Listen. I was willing to ignore it, but just... Who cares that much about North Korea? Who cares? Kim Jong-un is not gonna suck your dick, bro. Like, who cares? Next stream, your godfather. I also had a dream that I was in this really cool cityscape that was like, it was kind of like a lava lamp mixed with like cyberpunk. It looked super cool. But then eventually I like jumped out a window, and then I found myself in the seedy underbelly of the city, and I realized that things weren't as good as they seemed. There was also cat people. Yo, what's up? There was cat people, but they were like an oppressed class, so the city wasn't all it was cracked up to be. Ever have those fever dreams that keeps looping and you feel worse and worse? Yeah. The worst part is that I don't know how to describe them. Like, when I say looping, I mean like I'm trying to complete a task just over and over again, and it becomes just infinitely more complicated. And at some point I'm just like half awake, half asleep, trying to figure out how to complete the task so I can actually rest. But at some point I just have to wake up for real and break the curse. I really don't know how to describe it. It's 10 p.m. It's 11 here. I'm not really tired. I don't like to end the stream when I'm having so much fun, but I guess it is kind of late. It's been 3.5 hours. This is probably unhealthy for me to be sitting here for so long. Most interesting dream I ever had was getting attacked by a shark. I remember when I was a kid, I had a dream where these guys were gonna kidnap me and put me in a bag if I didn't give them my homework. And I was like, but that's my homework. If I give it to you, then I won't be able to hand it in at school. And they were just like, give it to us or we'll kidnap you. And I was just like, ah. That was terrifying. Ambiguous, you're staying up till 4 a.m. again. Do I have to bully you into going to bed? I don't know. This is a great stream. I'm having a lot of fun. I just like having a fun stream where we talk and we joke and we jape and such. All your direct family member became clowns? Kick ass. Whenever I dream about my immediate family, it's always that they're trying to break into my apartment. I think I have issues with people invading my personal space. Trying to go to bed late so I don't wake up until my landlady has left. Fair enough, I suppose. Stage where you know you're dreaming you're semi-awake. Yeah, that's me most nights. I can't fully wake up. I can feel myself tossing back and forth on my bed and even kind of see it, but I can't escape the dream. I've tried melatonin. It doesn't really work. You're gonna go to bed. Okay, good night, Pixel Winter Fox. Yeah. Just like, there are so many dreams, like, from when I was a kid that I, for some reason, remember. Just a lot of, I used to have a lot of nightmares as a kid. I don't really remember those. I do remember the one nightmare where, like, you know, I was like a little kid. Whenever I would have a nightmare, I would go and, like, climb into my parents' bed and just, like, sleep there because I was scared. I remember when I started getting older, the one dream where I wanted to do that, but I didn't end up doing it, and like I stopped doing it after that. I had a dream that I was walking my dog in the snow, like really deep snow that I could barely step through, and then I stepped in the wrong spot and fell into a hole, and I was just trapped down in the hole. I've never really been claustrophobic, but it was like really scary because, like, you know, I have a lot of experience of like getting my foot stuck in really deep snow because I live in Canada, and yeah, I was just like trapped down in a hole while my dog ran away. And then I woke up and I was just like, I was really scared. I wanted to go to my parents' bed, but I was just like, no, I'm a grown-up now. I'm old enough to be strong about this. So I was just like, just think of things that are happy. And I was just thinking like of shows that I like. I was thinking about like Totally Spies and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, I'm brave now. First thing anyone ever says whenever I speak, damn, I'm British, never noticed. This user has had the whole nightmare. Is that a common thing? I wouldn't be surprised. Elsie, you're going to bed. Okay, good night. I'm gonna go to bed soon, I promise. Yeah, that shit with everybody, like, voice actors get treated like shit, and it's only like really coming out now. Oh god. I really should find a perfect loop for that, for the space background. It's done this twice. Maybe it is time to go to bed. Sleep paralysis demon. I think I had sleep paralysis once, and then I remembered like a Reddit thread that was like, focus on moving one part of your body. So I focused on moving my finger, and I snapped out of it. Anyway. She threw the new voice actors under the bus a bit. Yeah, that's not cool. I mean, like, still. There are so many instances where people think they can just like replace a popular, well-known voice actor and think people aren't going to be upset about it. They're just like, yeah, the voice doesn't matter. The voice is like the whole character. Gotta go. Okay, goodbye, Capybara delivery. Alright. Yeah, like Mario, just gross. Anyway, thank you, Meat Mortem, for the $2, the 2 Australian dollary dues. Wake from nightmare, put on fake ASMR, sleep. I suppose I should sleep.
Wake from nightmare, put on fake ASMR, sleep.
Right. Go to bed. Fine.
That's so cool.
Thank you, Ambiguous, for being a real faker for 4 months. Hey. We got the gotcha pull again. Alright, fine, I'll go to bed. You only just now realized you had this? I didn't know you had more than 1 month saved up. Way to go. Heard your big grandfather clock strike 10. Jesus Christ. We're getting all the signs. It's like the clock, the sleepiness. Fine, I'm going to bed, God. Alright, fine. So, thank you. I've got a lot of stuff to thank people for. Thank you for everybody. Thank you, everybody who donated. Thank you, everybody who became real fakers, whether it was gifting or doing it on your own terms. Yes. So, thank you all for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with another cool live stream that you're all gonna love and adore. And yeah. Good night. And as we've been saying, yeah. Hold on, I can do better than that. Good night, Naster. We're never doing this again. Okay, bye.